Academic excellence, and outdoor fun, the U of A is the place to be. Learn from our world-class faculty, benefit from our record scholarship funding for Arkansans, and access resources to launch your future career. The University of Arkansas, your path starts here.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
This is the EAB Sports Network. Local broadcast schedules can be found every week at StuttgartDailyLeader.com. Bobcat coverage is brought to you by these local sponsors.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks, as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you you to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
The EAB Sports Network presents Dumas Bobcat Football on Country 106.9 thanks to these sponsors: ACS Property Management, Barry's True Value, Big Banjo, Bob's Tire Service, Delta Memorial Hospital, DePaul Community Health Centers, Dumas Family Pharmacy, Dumas Seed Cleaners, Farm Bureau of Dumas, First Natural State Bank, H&R Block, Inks and Threads, Merchants and Farmers Bank, Pico Foods, Pickens Store and Restaurant, Pop's Car Wash, Rattery Pawn and Surplus, Red River Ford Toyota, Southeast Pest Control, and Taylor's Steakhouse. Now, here's voice of the Bobcats, Rick Helton.
Happy Halloween, everybody. October 31st, Ag Bowl 2025 down here in McGehee, Arkansas. And we do want to welcome everybody to our football game and our broadcast tonight, trying to get in the festive mood just a little bit and have a good time.
I need to say hi to my little trick-or-treater. JT, Pop loves you, buddy.
There you go. The trick-or-treaters are out in full force getting the candy, and, man, don't blame them at all. We do want to welcome you to game number 9 for the Dumas Bobcats. Next to the last game, regular season, big conference showdown tonight as we play DeShay County rivals, the McGehee Owls, in Ag Bowl 2025. And they've got my 50 horsepower John Deere four-wheel drive tractor sitting by the gate. And so maybe you can see me driving home about 10 o'clock tonight. Headed north.
Just have those flashers going.
Yeah, that'll be great. Oh, I'll play with every button and light on there, no doubt about that. But we do want to welcome you to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show tonight, live from McGehee, Arkansas, home of the McGehee Owls, as we have a conference matchup tonight that man, there's a lot of math going on and a lot of things.
I spent a lot of time this week looking at all the scenarios, and I'm going to wait until after tonight's ball games are over before I dive back into that, because right now all 8 teams in our conference are mathematically, it's still a possibility they go to the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to win. You have to win these next 2 games no matter who you are. So every team, McGehee, Dumas, every team is saying the same thing. We have to win both games. So it's going to come down to the wire in our conference, and that's crazy awesome.
Perfect scenarios, we win tonight, then McGehee goes to Fordyce next week, knocks off Fordyce, then we're the 1 seed.
That's right, absolutely. And Fordyce got a decent little game tonight. They're playing, I believe, Rising.
They're playing the oldest rivalry in Arkansas, right. Fordyce and Rising, who've been playing for 90 over 100 years.
So there's a lot of big boy football being played tonight in our conference, and a lot of things on the line. Basically, if we can win out tonight and next Thursday night, we'll talk about that in a little bit, we will pretty much secure us a second place finish.
If we win tonight, we can secure second place.
Okay, so
just to win tonight. That's one thing I did look at.
All right, so that clears things up a little bit. But the whole point is, we have 2 games left to play in regular season, and there's a lot on the line in those 2 games, and there's 2 big games. The thing about it, we're not coming down to the end of the season and getting into the cush part.
No.
We got a couple of big football teams that we got to deal with tonight and next week.
Finish up with some big boys.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. And but you know, we just gotta put it on the line tonight. And McGehee, and we've talked about it. It doesn't matter if Dumas came in 0-9 or 0-8, and they came in 8-0. This rivalry, you have to play every down, and you have
These
to
kids
be careful.
see each other all year long.
That's right.
A lot of them have cousins on the other team, so there's a lot of where they know each other.
Right.
And there's no one, if you want to beat somebody, you want to beat that closest person.
That's right, no doubt. And my wife's from McGehee, graduated high school here, so she's working the crowd here on the McGehee side like she's running for president or something.
80% of my family teaches in McGehee,
yep. So she's out working the crowd, and so we have. Yeah, but the thing about it, Dumas and McGehee have a lot of connections on both sides, and so that makes the rivalry a little more fun, but it's a little tougher.
You said Ag Bowl 2025. This is actually only the 12th year. This will be the 13th year that it's been called the Ag Bowl.
Right.
It started in 2013.
I didn't know it'd been going on that long. That's pretty cool.
When a young man who Dumas fans will know, Tabor McGraw.
Yeah, you've met him.
I've met him. He was a McGehee Owl. He threw a pass to Jay Snyder for McGehee to come back and win 18-14 in that first year that it was called the Ag Bowl.
Right.
And I promised him I wouldn't mention his name, so I didn't. I didn't mention Tabor's name.
Yeah, Tabor McGraw's name did not get brought up tonight.
So, but in the last 24 years, the series is actually tied 12-12.
And I had no idea that was the case. So that is pretty amazing right there.
Couldn't find any scores from 2000 back, but from 2001 to now, it's 12-12. Dumas had an 8-2 run during the early 2000s. Then McGehee went 6-4, and that, of course, we know they're 4-0 in this section.
Right.
And they have a 6-game winning streak, which I've looked back, and I think that's the longest streak of the series that probably started back in the early 1900s.
So we have, this series has been going on a long time. Couldn't find the exact numbers, but man, this is a big series, a big rivalry, and there's rivalries like this all over the state, but none as special as this one to us because the county is. I mean, we're 18 miles apart. It's like this isn't even like a road game, really. It's just right down the road,
down the street. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
And
there's a lot of cities that the people that go to their game, they have to drive 18 miles just to get to their stadium. So this wasn't a bad road trip at all tonight. No. Beautiful Friday night in southeast Arkansas in the Mississippi River Delta or
the Mississippi Alluvial Plain.
There you go. We do want to get that all squared away. Of all things going on tonight,
They've got senior night.
They got senior night. So we got Ag Bowl, Halloween, the State County Rivalry.
The city of McGehee did move their Halloween to tomorrow.
So, all right.
They want as many people here cheering against our Bobcats as they could get.
Imagine that.
So they moved Halloween till tomorrow night.
So that is also interesting news. Halloween, the trick-or-treating and all. I'm sure a bunch of the trunk-or-treating and all that's going to go on tomorrow night here in McGehee. Dumas has already had a whole bunch of I think 2 or 3 of the churches have already had their trunk-or-treating.
They did here Wednesday, had trunk-or-treat.
Gotcha. And I'm not sure what's going on tonight or tomorrow night in Dumas, to tell you the truth. But I know what's going on tonight right here in this football field. A big football game coming up shortly. And, I'm excited about this game.
I expect it to be an excellent football game.
Now, I've caught some grief from some of my McGehee kinfolk, obviously. That's what they do, and some folks I've worked with in the past. But, man, I caught some grief from some of my Dumas folks today, and that hurt my heart, man.
Well, last night the junior high teams battled last night, what everybody likes to call the Little Ag Bowl.
Yep.
McGehee came out on top 32-26, and I'm telling you, if you're just a fan of football, it was an exciting game to watch.
Now, see, I have an idea about the Little Ag Bowl. So tonight at the Ag Bowl, sponsored by the John Deere, the Ag Company. So the John Deere,
Up Arkansas,
as my little grandson would say, the John Deere dealership.
Yeah.
So they bring out a couple of big, nice tractors, and they've got a side by side out here. So if they're going to the junior high, they ought to bring out a couple riding lawnmowers, little green riding lawnmowers. That'd be awesome. Little Ag Bowl for the junior high next year. So that would be pretty awesome.
I'll talk to a couple of guys see what I can get
couple
done.
Little riding lawnmowers would be cool. But we are really excited about this football game simply because it's starting to feel like football weather, and we're getting late in the year, and we know we're going to be in the playoffs, and we're hoping that we can at least have that first game. Of course, if we lose that first game, we're done. But if we win it, but we hope we can have that first game at Dumas. And
looking at the bracket, our 2 seed we'll probably have to go on the road unless there's an upset in
Right.
that first round.
Yeah.
But to play at home at any time in the playoffs is a bonus.
Man, we know traveling.
You don't.
We know traveling.
We know how to travel. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's very few there's no corners of the state that we haven't covered.
We've covered them all.
And so we do know traveling, and it would be an amazing thing to have a home game. But I just want to win this game tonight because I got to admit, I have been running my mouth a little bit, too, to some of my McGehee folks.
Well,
so
it does make it easier to go to church on Sunday if we win.
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about that. So we need a big win here tonight. But y'all stick around. I think it's going to be a good football game. I think we're going to have an entertaining game, and it's going to be fun to watch here. And it's Halloween. Who knows what's going to go on tonight? But I know we're going to have fun up here in this press box. We know how to do that. And we are now joined by the one and only Coach Larry Harris.
The man.
Welcome. And by the way, this is Coach John McGraw. I'm Rick Helton, in case you didn't know that, and I'm sure you did. And now we're joined by Coach Larry Harris. And we're excited about this Ag Bowl. We do want to say a big thank you for tuning in. And Linda Lambert, she and Dwight are sponsors, Pop's Car Wash.
Mm-hmm.
She was wanting to know what you read.
Okay.
you told her she was going to have to wait. So, Linda, I hope you're watching or listening.
You know, series is tied 12-12 in the last 24 years. I'm going to do some research, go to the newspaper offices, and see how much I can find out. McGehee is currently on a 6-game winning streak, and hopefully we can snap that tonight and start a new streak. But from 2001 to 2010, Dumas was 8-2 in the series. From 2011 to 2020, McGehee led 6-4 games, and from 21 to now, they're 4-0. And we would love to dust that trophy off back in Dumas this year.
No doubt. Now, I wanted to put a sign on my church, I'm telling you, if this game had been at Tibble Field, because my church is right across the street, I was going to put on that sign, or I wanted to. Football's just a game. Spiritual things are eternal, but nonetheless, beat McGehee.
There you go.
Just that. That's just that simple. That's where we want to be. So, but we'll see how it pans out for the Bobcats tonight. And Coach, welcome, man. Welcome to the press box.
Oh man, McGehee.
Let me move over.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
McGehee.
I'm good.
you can get in the frame.
I mean, everybody's got mega connections with McGehee.
Yeah. This is where I'm from.
I was
my
going to say,
hometown.
and my wife's from here.
Right.
He's
Okay,
got-
for real?
Yeah, she graduated high school
I
here.
didn't
Her
know
mother,
that.
mother still lives here in McGehee, and so just all three of us have big time connections here, and that makes a victory a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, no doubt. I tell you what, I like the trip.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were talking about
Best
that.
trip of the year.
Man.
Yeah, that's the kind of road trip you want to have. There, 18 miles sachet.
I got an 8-point that weighed 205 pounds last Friday night
Oh my goodness, with a bus?
with the bus.
Oh my
So,
word! Did
Yeah,
you
I heard
really?
about that. They called me,
Yeah.
they called me checking, trying to see. I thought I was going to come back and get y'all.
So
We,
you hit a deer with a bus, or
I killed it. The deputy said he took it to a meat processor. I'm sure that meat processor is probably wherever he lived.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a nice deer.
well,
Nice little deer, huh?
so did it tear the bus up?
Bent a bumper, crossing.
Right.
They had to replace the crossing
How you
gate.
doing, buddy?
Hey, Mayor.
So you
Hey,
were?
how you doing?
But it was drivable, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We Coach Rogers from Fordyce actually brought his truck and chain and pulled the bumper away from the tire so we could come on home.
I told you to go the way I went.
I thought when me and you talked, you said you was going through Monticello.
That's the
And
way I
back.
went.
Oh, you did it through Monticello?
Counted 47 deer.
Oh, well, that's the way I went. I guess I was a little luckier than you.
You probably were.
Yeah, sounds like.
Right.
But wow. So you know, road trips, high school football. You never know what you're going to get there.
You never know what's going to happen.
And but tonight, like I said, the road trip tonight was more like just a little jot down the road, So that is a big deal. You're listening to the Murchison Farmers Bank pregame show tonight, live from McGehee Owl Stadium in McGehee High School. It is their senior night. They've had some festivities there, and obviously it's Halloween and a big football game. We're going to step aside for 3 minutes. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after this.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickin's fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick and Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Rivalry Pawn and Surplus in Star City is your place to buy, sell, or trade. Need cash fast? Pawn it at Rivalry. Looking for hunting gear? Rivalry has the area's largest selection of new and used firearms, a full line of ammo, box steer stands, and all the accessories, scopes, slings, and cases. And with Rivalry's layaway program, you don't have to wait. Stop in and see Joey and his team at Rivalry Pawn and Surplus in Star City. Locally owned, ready for your next hunt, and here when you need cash.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or DeShape County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
And welcome back to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show, as discussing some of the possibilities, and Coach Harris has got a pretty interesting little list there.
Yeah,
and,
right now, like I said, I know if we finish as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seed, I know if it started today, who we would play, what their record is, and then my prediction is kind of who I think would win the second and third round. So. Right. That's if we get a 2 seed. Right now, we would draw Cutter Morning Star at 5-3, and then you would look at Magnet, Cobra, Harrisburg in the second round. Then you're looking at third, Salem, and Newport. But you don't want these 3 seeds because look,
Paris, Bismarck, Mansfield, Walnut Ridge, Mansfield, Bismarck. Yeah,
you don't.
Those are definitely trips you don't want to make early in the year.
You can tell I've looked at it a little bit.
So Cutter Morning Star would have to come to Dumas if we were to win outright. Yes. So good. Mm-hmm. And where is so that's good.
It's
by Hot Springs, isn't it?
Going towards Hot Springs from Benton.
Right.
And that's about right. That would be one of the least of our road trips that we'll actually host.
It would actually be probably shorter than going to Barton or Palestine Wheatley.
Yep. So, hey, that's what they say. If you say that's the way the ball bounces, you're probably the one that dropped it.
And 2 weeks ago, I would have said this is going to be the 5 teams. Then Lake Village jumps up and beats Fordyce. Then they turn around and Mercy rule Rising.
Man.
And I'm trying to think of who they had tonight.
I'm not sure.
Lake Village is playing Palestine Wheatley.
And man, who knows how that'll go?
Yeah, no kidding.
And then Rising at Barton, who knows how that'll go?
Yeah. Oh, wait a second, I looked at the wrong one.
Oh, tonight.
Lake Village Barton's gone. is at Lake Village, and they were eating at Hoots on their way, so they might be in trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure about that one, man.
You don't drop in Hoots for a snack.
No, you don't.
For sure. No doubt about that.
But, they've caught fire. Lake Village has caught fire.
Goodness.
Barton has they played lights out against McGehee, lost by 1. And then, like I say, they won last week to get their first win, and they're not mathematically eliminated yet.
Right,
so
that's right.
It could be a dandy.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted. These next 2 games are like a half a season, really. I mean, you really can't take anything for granted.
Actually, the playoffs begin tonight.
That's absolutely correct.
You're going for your seedings.
So we're going to step away for 3 minutes. We'll be back with more of the Merchants Farmers Bank pregame show after this. Y'all stick around.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audits, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
It's football season, Dumas, and whether you're headed to the game or celebrating after, Inks and Threads and Southern Starch Dry Cleaning have you covered. Get your game day wear at Inks and Threads. T-shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, caps, and more, all in your team colors. When the cheering's over, Southern Starch Dry Cleaning keeps you looking sharp with premium dry cleaning and laundry services. Find both Inks and Threads and Southern Starch at 720 Meadow Drive in Dumas. Ask about our route services to DeWitt, Star City, and a drop-off location at Atlantis Coin Laundry in Stuttgart. Our Dumas location's open 6 days a week because in football and life, we've got you covered.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve DeShay County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business, bed bugs hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
And welcome back to the Merchants Farmers Bank pregame show. Tonight live from McGehee, Arkansas. We're just about ready to kick this football game off and get underway here. Coach, I'm going to step aside for a minute. If you guys will take care of a little pregame business.
Let's see, Coach, you got your keys to victory?
Yeah. My favorite reach down here, they say they go out to stand right here.
Yeah.
Let me see my. Got it, Coach.
There we go.
Okay. Now give me that. Give me the keys to victory. Let me get my stuff together.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful night here on the Mississippi Alluvial Plain. It's It's a beautiful night, and it's finally some football weather. It's cool. It's going to be a great night for football. I'm looking down on they've got a young man who's got a costume on as a referee, and the referees are down there with him. I hope they don't influence him in one way or the other. Before we go, we're live. Yeah, buddy, we're live. He left us hanging, and he said, hey,
we're ready.
Let's go.
All right. Well, what we're going to get on tonight, we're going to start on the pregame show. We're going to go to a little keys to victory. I'm going to cover the offense, and then I'm going to turn it over to Coach McGraw. Really probably should give McGraw offense. He's the offensive guru.
I've got another fact. I've just got a text from in 2000, McGee's winning streak, which included 2 state championships, was ended by Dumas. Dumas was 0-13 and had only had 19 players. McGehee was stunned at the end of that game.
Oh, wow.
The streak ended.
Oh, okay. The streak ended. Okay. Well, that's some great info. That 19, 20 miles, whatever you want to say, Highway 65. That separates these two towns, man. It's a rivalry, purple and gold, red and white.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Coach McGraw have been on both sides of the table. I went to McGehee from
I coached
kindergarten.
10 years there, and I've been 10 at Dumas.
Yeah. I went to McGehee from kindergarten to 7th grade, and then I switched in 8th grade to a smaller school in Watson called Delta.
Mm-hmm.
My mom coached there. They were better in basketball. We used to beat McGehee.
Delta Warriors.
So I went there, and now I come back and I coach at Dumas, and we go against McGehee, and so it's a big rival thing that we deal with.
And keys to the offense.
Mm-hmm.
That field's going to be a little damp.
Yes.
I mean, we've gotten about 6 inches of rain about up through Wednesday night. So.
Plus it probably got damped a little more.
No, he wouldn't turn on the sprinklers.
Maybe a little bit more.
So, we got to hold on to the football.
No
we got
doubt.
to stick with our blocking assignments.
Right.
And we definitely need to tackle or take care of business on defense.
Yeah, we got to score some points. As you say, got to be physical.
Got to finish.
Got to be physical. Got to protect the football. Stay ahead of the chains. Got to execute on offense. As you say, the number one thing you got to do is you got to score points. You got to score points. And when we think about our offense, let's just say, Coach McGraw, who would you say are some of our key guys so that they'll know out there on the offensive side of the ball?
Chase and Gordon, a freshman wide receiver. Of course, our quarterback, Kyle Brown. Running back,
Rashad Moore.
Uh-huh. Then you can't think you can't let Kent's Brown go because a couple of weeks ago Kent's had 57 yards receiving and 60-something yards rushing.
Right.
And that's the kind of production we need. Kyle has settled down and played quarterback well for us.
Yeah, he's done good as a sophomore. Very great poise.
But Kilgore is special out there. And he makes any team better.
Right, no doubt. He's a wonderful. Looks like there's a guy coming up in the press box that kind of favors you, Coach McGraw. I'm not sure.
My goodness.
Look like you see that guy.
Oh, that was 6 kinds of cold.
Man,
that was smooth.
If you can see what we just went on up here, man, you talking about vintage, monumental. You would never forget about that. That's pretty tough here to Mr. Rick.
That was bad news,
man. That's bad.
And it landed right on top of that.
He put it right on top of my head.
Talking about a Highway 65.
Well, my daughter's the junior high cheer coach here, and she made a sign last night that said, "Hey, Bobcats."
Right.
The Owls have called. Right. We want all the McGraws.
Well, Mr. Rick, until something else happens tonight, that's got to be the play of the game so far. Yeah, that's got to be the play of the game. And unless something else happens.
That was a smooth exchange.
Hey, we're in for a great ball game. It's a beautiful night here in McGehee. A great pregame show. As we know, Mr. Rick always brings a good one. We're just happy to be down here.
I'm glad to be part of it.
What's the name of this field, man?
This is Rex Denton Stadium.
Rex Denton Stadium. That's the great part about coming here. We always see different venues, different stuff. I'm used to this one, but it's always wonderful to come here.
So we await the toss of the coin brought to you tonight by First Natural State Bank. Yep. So they're going to bring the coin toss tonight as the captains are out on the football field. We're just about ready to get underway here in McGehee, Arkansas, and excited about this big football game tonight. All the senior players for McGehee are out there as honorary captains. They got a slew of folks graduating off next year.
Yes, they
do. And so they're going to graduate off. There's quite a few young men out there.
I'd hate to, I was here for 10 years, and the announcer, Joe Herring, the clock operator, Jimbo Morphus, this is their last game unless McGehee has a home playoff game.
Oh, that's
and they've been doing it for years. Rex Denton did it, I think, for 50-something years, and Mr. Hilton, I believe, did it for a couple years. And then, but Joe has been doing it for probably the last 25 to 30. So they've had 3 announcers in a span of 60, 70 years.
So they're going to retire, huh?
Right.
And,
and in high school sports, those volunteers, we've got a great guy, Mr. Newbern, takes care of announcing the clock and everything up there.
Yep.
Without those volunteers, high school sports just
it's not the
can't operate.
Well, unless you guys run me off, I'm not retiring because after you retire, there's only one big event left. And I am not ready for that.
I'm not ready for that one.
I don't want to be present for that one.
I don't either, so I want to keep working for a while.
Right. Well, here's another thing. They got that little saying, the change another note, little thing. They be hollering 6-7, 6-7.
Yeah.
So we was wondering, what's the count? Well, the sign, look at it, says 6-7 in a row.
Yeah,
Owls win Agbo, so they're telling Dumas what they want.
They want to win that 7th one.
Wow.
Yep, that's right.
Wow.
So the Bobcats are going to kick the football away. They have deferred to the third quarter. The Bobcats will be defending the north end zone. Cats wearing purple pants, white jerseys, gold helmets, and the purple numbers, and we're just about ready to get underway here at in McGehee, Arkansas. Ag Bowl 2025. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
And I'm still a kid at heart when Halloween comes around. So,
well, I passed out a big bucket of candy Wednesday at the tailgate, or whatever you call it.
Right.
Trunk or treat.
Yeah.
Trunk or treat, yeah.
Well, my question is this. I was in attendance last night at that junior high game, and that line was huge.
Oh.
So my question to you, McGraw, you think any of those guys are out here tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
you're going to see a couple of those freshmen out here playing for the Owls tonight.
Dude,
they might not start, but they're going to get some playing time.
Mr. Rick, you didn't see it last night. They were huge. I'm talking about bigger than any one of our lines.
I thought Coach Treadway
looked like Coach Tread. Yeah,
I thought Coach Tread was out there for a minute when Big 77 rolled out.
They were 77, 45, 55, 57. They were huge. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I had to do some real work last night, so I didn't get to make the game, and I hate that. But, boy, I'm at this one, and I'm excited and ready to go. McGehee Owls tonight wearing red pants, red jerseys, red hats, and white numbers. And we are just about ready to get underway here as the Bobcats take their place on the football field, moving from our left to our right. We are in the McGehee Owl home press box tonight for this football game in McGehee, Arkansas, and they've got the horns blowing and making a lot of noise here.
Yeah, they like their horns and their cowbells here.
That's true. So we are just about underway here as Kirby Lagunda will kick the football away to get this game underway. And we are underway, and it is going to be fielded at the 29 up to the 35 far sideline. And he's going to be down around the 40. And, gentlemen, I'm going to flip a light off so I can see some numbers.
I like that.
And I've got lights that we can light up our stuff if we need one. I got plenty of. You learn to make do with what you have to have and what you have. So we're underway here, first down and 10 for the McGehee Owls.
On the 40-yard line.
Man, this is a wonderful view and seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have good seats.
Yeah, you can see everything. I like this.
Big press box, man. We got all kinds of room, the room we could want.
Oh, man.
McGehee will split one receiver.
Double wing spread.
Yep, wide out to the left. They're in the double wing, and they're going to run the ball to the right side.
And boy,
good hit.
Kenny met him.
Kenny.
Yeah, maybe a gain of a yard. That's about it. Just crosses the 40 up to the 41-yard line. But a good defensive stop there by the Dumas Bobcats. It's going to bring up a second down and 9 for McGehee. Just underway here in McGehee, Arkansas, as the Owls have the football, second down and 9 from their own 41-yard line. So 2nd down and 9. Quarterback, they're going to run
Quarterback
this time.
is rolling
He's going to
out.
roll out to the right.
And he's wide open.
And he dropped it.
So they're going to have an intended receiver wide
Oh,
open.
yeah, he was wide open, man.
And he is going to drop the football. He got into the secondary, got open, but boy, drops the football, falls incomplete. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the McGehee Owls.
Yeah, that looked like that was Corey Love, Jay Love, that missed that number 11 out there, receiver.
Right.
Pass from number 7,
he
Kenny Watt.
He slipped when he was trying to stop. Plant. That's like I told you, the field's going to be a little slippery.
Yeah, he was wide open, man. And that's not good for us because, we're a passing team mostly.
Quarterback under center. Takes a snap, hands off over to the right side.
And he slipped down.
And he slips down after a gain of a yard. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 for the McGehee Owls.
Dumas has to be careful right there. I see a couple players after the tackle looking at the sideline and, taunting a little bit. You don't want to pick up a flag after great defense right there.
And I think that tonight's game is going to come down. If somebody makes a mistake, turns the ball over, gets that stupid penalty, that's what's going to call or be the difference.
So the McGehee Owls are going to go 3 and out. Good defensive stand there by the Dumas Bobcats. And the punter awaits the snap at his own 32-yard line. No wind tonight, no factor there.
Yep. Marcus Kilgore gets a chance, too, boy.
Kilgore's going to get it at the 30, looking for the far sideline, gets the 35, the 40, puts a shoulder down and gets up near the 40, about the 39-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 there for the Cats, and a pretty good field position there. So 1st down and 10, Dumas just underway. First quarter action, 10-18 left to go in the opening quarter. And we are scoreless here thus far in McGehee as the Owls had the ball, and they went 3 and out. Now we'll see what the Bobcat offense can do. As sophomore quarterback Kyle Young brings his team to the line, Kilgore's going to split wide to the right, and they're going to have one-on-one coverage. So I bet that gets tested early in this football game.
Oh, yeah.
And quarterback's going to drive by. He wants to throw, and it is going to be complete. Number 6 breaks a tackle there, 35. 40, gets a little edge and gets up near the 44-yard line.
That's
and that is
close
number
to
6.
first.
So that's going to be Kamarian Jackson on the reception. And, boy, that's going to be a good gain of at least 9 yards. He may have got the 1st down.
Yeah, it's slick out there. Very slick.
Like I
said,
slick
out there.
We've gotten over 6 inches of rain down here in the last 4 to 5 days.
So the line to gain is the 45-yard line. The ball's just shy, so it is going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Cats. Quarterback's going to hand off.
Rashard Moore.
Moore's going to break a tackle.
He's slipping. The
football. The ball's on the ground, and it looks like, well, let's get a call.
Look like we got it back. Number 2,
Dumas got it back.
Wow.
Chafin got on the ball.
Man, it's slick out there, man.
So, man, they're going to have to get their footing. Rashad Moore fumbles the football and loses a yard or 2, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 now for the Cats.
And, yeah, with the way they're slipping out there and the way the offenses are, we like to pass a little bit. This is more a McGehee ball game where you run the ball. This is what they want to do in this type of field conditions.
So it's 3rd down and 2 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Interesting play call here to see exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try to run it, get the 1st down. And a little confusion coming out of the break there. Quarterback is going to hand up, and he's going to slip, but he's going to get
still got the 1st.
So it is going to be a 1st down and 10. Falls forward over the 45, up near the 47-yard line.
Good run by Kent Brown.
Kent Brown is going to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, they're slipping out there, man.
He slipped, regained his footage.
Man, it's slipping out there. They're slippery out there, man.
So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Cats. 9-12 clock runs here in the scoreless first quarter. Ball's at the 47-yard line of the Bobcats. 1-on-1 on the near sideline here for Kilgore. Quarterback is going to hand off and just fights his way to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing else doing. And so it's going to be Kent Brown once again on the carry. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and long. So 2nd down and 10 for the Cats. He may have lost about a half a yard, so 2nd down, we'll call it 11 for Dumas back at the 46-yard line. Yet to see a pass thrown to Kilgore. And now we've got flags on the play. It's going to be stoppage of play.
Offside.
That's going to be an offside penalty against the McGehee Owls, so that's going to get the Dumas Bobcats an automatic first down with that 5-yard penalty. So you take them ever how you can get them, Coach, and we'll take that 5-yard penalty.
I like 2nd and 5 a lot better than I do 2nd and 10 or 11.
No doubt about it. So we did not get
– it's be 2nd down and 6.
Okay, I can't see the ball marker at all. But it is.
And it's not spotted where it should be.
So they've got the ball.
It should have been up 1 more yard.
Oh, and he's hit in the backfield. Man.
Samoa's going to get hit in the backfield. And it's going to be back at the 49-yard line now.
Looks like they're blitzing the gaps and they're pressing Kilgore.
Yeah, McGehee, they pin their ears back and come after you. And if our offensive line doesn't pick those guys up, it's going to be like that most of the night.
Yeah, they're blitzing right through the gaps. Kind of remind you of Lake Village. So they're selling out to the run, and then, we're used to seeing McGehee play.
It's not a lot of technique right there. Right. It's just pin your ears back, go get somebody.
Yep.
3rd down and 9 now for the Cats. Trips to the left side of the field.
And we're going.
Quarterback's going to throw.
Oh, and he almost threw an interception. Man, got to be careful with that football.
And all I saw was red jerseys. Man. That's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be a 4th down. And now that's going to bring the punter on for the Dumas Bobcats.
And we got to be careful right here, because if I'm not mistaken, Coach McGraw, we played McGehee last year, and John Love, didn't he take a bad kickoff or something, rolled to the end zone, took it back almost 90-some
yards? Yeah.
This kid right here back here. So
we don't want Ja getting the ball.
Yeah. Well, J Love, J Love took it back. So you had J Love take it back. And here's the punt. Let's see what happens.
Left-footed punter,
Kilgore. And it's going to the quarterback. Oh.
And it's going to be muffed back there around
That's the quarterback. Oh, and he fumbles it.
And we got the ball.
The Bobcats going to get
Bobcats are going to have the football. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard, 12-yard line.
Right. That's the quarterback fumbled it.
So the Bobcats, boy, big turnover there at the 14-yard line. Now, a good team. If you make a mistake, will make you pay. Let's see if the Bobcats can make McGehee pay there on that mistake and punch one inside the red zone from the 14-yard line.
There. McGraw said it. Hey, team may win, but who makes the first mistake? And that's a huge mistake.
7:12 left to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Bobcats, after the turnover recovery, have a first down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Kyle Young has his team back on the field quick. 2 tight ends set. Handoff goes to Kent Brown. Drops his shoulder, fights his way for about a yard gain down to the 13-yard line. That's about it. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and long.
Yeah, and you also got to think about the fumble on the play by McGehee, that you got to wonder, does that linger on? Because the guy that fumbled the ball is McGee's quarterback.
That's right.
So, does he think about that the rest of the way? Yeah, and it hurts him on the next drive. So we'll pay attention to that when McGehee gets the ball next series.
2nd down and 9 for the Dumas Bobcats from the 13-yard line after the 1-yard gain by Kent Brown. He stays in the backfield. And the quarterback is going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw into the end zone.
Oh, he didn't even look. My bad.
My
bad. I forgot I'm on the mic.
He never turned around.
He never turned around.
And that's that freshman.
And it looked like he had a chance if he
turned.
If he turns for the football, it was there.
It was a good throw.
So that is going to fall incomplete. Stops the clock. 6:10 left to go here in the first quarter.
Now, what you don't want to do here, because, it's this 4-down territory, you don't want to get a gift given to you right here and not capitalize.
Oh,
that's absolutely right. So 3rd down and 9 now after the incomplete pass. Have a wide out and a slot man on the right side. Quarterback's going to hand off to Kent Brown.
There's nothing there for Rashad Moore.
That's Rashad Moore, and there's nothing happening there. He may have got the 11.
This is going to be a very interesting 4th down play right here.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Dumas Bobcats.
Big play right here. Biggest play of the ball game. Maybe we can get him on some cadence. Pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, there you go. 4th down and long. The ball's going to be spotted at the, looks like around the 12-yard line. And it's.
All right, there we go with the quads. Going quads.
So there's 4 on the left side, 1 wide out on the right, empty backfield for the quarterback. He is going to toss the ball, no doubt about it. Screen pass complete. Can he get the corner?
Oh, boy, they covered that.
Nothing doing there, and they sniffed that out. And that ball's going over on downs.
Hey, and you see old Coach Bobby Carter is pretty excited down there after that play, man. McGehee has scouted us pretty good, you can tell.
So they have gotten every film we've got this year. They follow us on the conference schedule, so they get every game.
Yeah, they covered. That's probably the best somebody's covered us in the quads set I've seen last year and this year.
So they give us a gift. We give it right back to them, and it is going to be first down and 10 now for McGehee.
And 5:18 left in the first quarter.
And there to answer your question, McGraw, there's one of those junior high players right there, 69, Spratt, drinking some water. Big kid back there who was playing last night.
Can you watch the quarterback? Brings his team to set. He works under center. Now we've got a penalty, and it is going to be delay of game. So delay of the game by the McGehee Owls. That's going to back them up 5 yards. That's a tough place to get backed up 5 yards right there. But it is going to be a 5-yard penalty against McGehee as they let the snap clock get away from them. So first down and 15, 5:18 left to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless here in McGehee in this Friday night matchup, the Ag Bowl 2025. Senior night, Halloween night, who knows what else. So after the 5-yard delay of game penalty, it is first and 15 for McGehee. Quarterback takes a snap, and he's going to keep it, and not much doing there. He's going to get a couple of those yards back. Early in this game, I see both defenses playing really good ball.
They really are. They really are.
Yeah, a big stop there. He had a pretty good gain that time. He gained about 6. It's going to be a second down and 9 for McGehee.
Yeah, we're going to have to play that a little bit better because that time there was an opening there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and, we can't be giving them 5-6 yards on that play because that's one of those plays that'll bust.
Second down now, 4:42. Clock runs here. We are scoreless in the first quarter. Quarterback works under center once again. Everybody's in tight. And
there's Love over the side, and they
nothing doing.
Nothing there.
Maybe another yard gain up to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up a third down and 10 for the McGehee Owls. So pretty good defense here for the Dumas Bobcats. That misdirection offense, they're doing a good job to keep an eye on the football. There's a lot of stuff going on in that backfield and a lot of guys in tight. So good job there, keeping your eyes on that ball.
Well, what Dumas is going to have to do right here is make sure we watch the football.
Watch the football. Don't
right
jump.
Here.
Don't give them a free
five. Do not jump. And there's nobody in the backfield.
Third down, empty backfield for the quarterback, still working under center. He's got receivers everywhere. Rolls to his left, and he is under pursuit, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds.
Right.
And he is going to be dropped around the 14-yard line. I believe that's the line of scrimmage after all that running. And it's going to bring up a fourth down and 10. They're going to say he lost a yard, fourth down and 11.
Right.
And we're going to see the punter back on the football field.
Glad they made him roll that way. I think he's probably more dangerous rolling the other way. Yeah.
Let's get some mojo here. Need a bad snap,
Oh, yeah. But, boy, we have got to score inside the red zone. So it is fourth down. The punter is on the football field. The Bobcats should get a short field. Kilgore standing at the 40-yard line, awaiting the punt, and it is going to be it's going to be fielded. He's going to field it and steps out of
bounds
immediately.
There's a flag.
And there's a late hit. Kilgore gets hammered after the whistle out of bounds, so that's going to be another 15 against McGehee. So
that'll put us right around the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to have some really good field position
and
here.
Like we said, we've got to finish the drive.
Got to score inside that red zone, no doubt about it. We've got to put a good drive together here. 3:35, the clock is stopped, and we are scoreless here. Bobcats great field position for the second time tonight, unable to capitalize the first possession. Let's see what they can do here. So we're going to get good field position after this penalty. And just a little over-aggression there, and he hit him pretty hard out of bounds. And, boy, that scares you. That'll kind of make you take your breath.
That's a short 15 right there, too.
That's
it should be up about
goodness.
2 more yards.
Yeah, that was the shortest 15 I've seen.
Sure was.
Looks like it's about 5 yards further than where you got hit.
Yep, it looks like about a 7.36 yard penalty. Hey, we'll take it. We got first down and 10.
Now we just got to take care of business.
Got to take care of business. Got to punch one in. Kilgore needs to get open. 1-on-1 coverage on him on the right side. One motion man, and the handoff's going to go to Rashad. He's going to be just. You look like you had tons of running room, but a big tackle that time, and he just stayed with the play.
Man, those guys tackling well over there.
Yeah.
That's Rashawn Brown on the tackle. And
yeah, he's a little strong guy.
He has made several plays already tonight.
Yeah, he's strong, man.
Stop after a gain of 1, 3:12 clock run, scoreless first quarter. Bobcats second down and 9. Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to throw. And he is going to throw, and there's a lot of hand checking, but it's on both sides.
Yeah, that's him, and that's Ja.
And it looked like Kilgore just couldn't get turned around, headed in the right direction quick enough. And, boy, on those timing plays like that, you got to be moving. And good defense there, though.
Yeah, Ja Hughes, he's a pretty good athlete out there running with Kilgore.
So a quick third down and 9 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Get about half of it here. You don't have to get it all, but you are in 4-down territory. So it is third down. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to roll. And
they read that all the way.
Yeah, it's going to be tipped and incomplete. And a fourth down for the Cats. So right now, this football game, down to 3 minutes here in the first quarter, has been nothing but defense.
Yeah,
it's been a defensive battle all the way.
And I tell you what, I got to get myself in character and realize, hey, we're here in McGehee watching and we're calling the game. I'm thinking I'm watching at home on TV. I'm hollering oh and ooh and
my goodness,
I got to get
the ball, man.
Let me get myself in character. I'm with Mr. Rick Hilton and McGraw, and we're announcing the game. Get there, Coach Harris.
Here we go, baby. All right, fourth down.
Fourth and 9.
I hope you got something to ooh and all about right here. I hope we can get a first down. Quarterback's going to throw one. Kilgore's open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats.
Touchdown.
Let's hear one, Coach. Ooh,
touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Kilgore got open in the end zone, and that's 6 points.
Man.
2:50 left to go in the first quarter.
You talked that one up, Mr. Rick. You said, hope we got something. That is a huge throw.
So great throw and catch. Kilgore got 2 steps. He don't need but 1. He got 2, and I felt good about that. So now we're going to attempt the 2-point conversion. We talked about it last week.
Man,
2 points.
Huge.
Yeah, they are. These are huge. These are 2 huge points.
Man, Kilgore has been just fantastic all year. He gets big play after big play.
May Margaret or anybody that's out there listening, if you could shoot me a little text about our levels, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. So we're going to go for 2. Quarterback's going to hand off to Kent Brown, and he's going to step into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. And with 2:50 left to go in the first quarter, Bobcats strike first blood 8-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
People of the Delta have trusted DePaul Community Health Centers to provide excellent, compassionate care for more than 30 years. DePaul gives children and adults access to high-quality medical care while addressing the overall well-being of each patient. The health center also offers specialties such as behavioral and women's health services and a wellness center where patients can enhance their fitness journey. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for an appointment to address all of your medical needs. 870-382-3080. That's 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats indeed. Bobcats are on the board. Welcome back, folks, to first quarter action. 8-0 in favor of Dumas. Thanks, Clay Coburn, for that heads up. Appreciate it a lot. It's a short kick, fielded at the 35, moves over the far sideline up to the 40. He's going to step out of bounds. We'll see where it's at. I think it's going to be around the 42-yard line.
That was Ja Love
at the 38.
So they're going to have great field position, and awesome. Thank you for that, and we appreciate it. Appreciate our listeners chiming in. So it's going to be a first down and 10 for the McGehee Owls. Bobcats strike first on a pass from the quarterback down to Marcus Kilgore, and Kyle Young's pass was on the money, and the 2-point conversion was good. And that's a big 8 points here in the first quarter. First down and 10 now for McGehee. Quarterback Kenny Watts. He is a senior. Works under center. He has a couple of receivers. Has a slot man and a wide out.
They might not get it off.
No, and he is going to snap the football, hands up right up the right side. Nothing doing there. He hit after a gain of about a yard. He's going to get up to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 1, second down and 9. So Chafin on the tackle for the Dumas Bobcats. We're down to 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Cats on top 8-0. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line for the McGehee Owls. We'll see what McGehee can do running the football on this pretty wet field. We've seen some poor footing early in the game. Looks like the Bobcats are going to maybe blitz a little bit. They're coming for him, and quarterback's rolling to his right.
And you don't want him running. He's an athlete.
He has got a seam and a half.
Yeah, you don't want him running. He's a fast little athlete. You can't let him run.
We need to let him stay in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move the ball up to the 47-yard line. So a big gain there with 2 minutes to go, and it's going to be a fresh set of downs, first down and 10 for McGehee. So first down and 10 from the 47 of the McGehee Owls.
So both teams have at least first down. Defenses are playing well tonight.
Yep. That was the biggest gain for McGehee tonight, I believe.
It was.
Quarterback takes a snap. Misdirection over the right side, and he's going to go down hard, but a pretty good gain across midfield.
Yeah, we can't throw him forward. We got to throw him backwards.
It's going to be dropped at the 49-yard line of the Bobcats. It's going to bring up a second down, a gain of 3, second down and 7. We're inside the 1 minute 30-second mark here in McGehee with the Cats on top 8-0. Bobcats need to make a big defensive stand and, get this football back. You got to keep pouring it on. You're on the road. We're not far down the road, but we're still on the road in conference play, so you've got to really take care of business. Second down for McGehee. One man goes into motion.
And he's going back to pass, and he throws that thing. Oh, man.
And he's got a receiver.
Oh!
It is going to be just dropped. I mean, it hit him right in the hands. He had the defender beat.
Man, he threw that thing. I didn't know the quarterback could throw it like that.
So he unloaded downfield. I believe that was intended for Hughes, and he just dropped the football.
Yeah, I remember McGehee throwing the ball that far.
No.
He did. He unloaded. That was down around the, 10, 15-yard line somewhere down there. So he
45 yards in the air.
Put a little air under it. And
right. You got to wonder what that's going to do to the mental state of number 3, Ja Hughes, because he gave up the touchdown to Kilgore. Yep. Now he drops a big pass. So
that probably would have been a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Because he had a step on our DB.
All right.
So third down and long, third down and 7 for McGehee. Ball is just across midfield at the Dumas 49-yard line with 1:07 left to go here in the first quarter.
Watch that quarterback rolling.
He's going to hand off and a slip in the backfield again, and he's going to be held for a short gain as he try to cut it upfield.
Yeah, McGehee, it was 4-down territory the whole way.
So it is going to bring up a fourth down and about 5 now for McGehee, maybe 4.
Right. Long 4.
A long 4, that's true. Matt, for some reason tonight,
like
the change, it's hard to see. And it looks like they're bringing in some
they're about to punt.
Yeah, and I understand. I mean, I know they're thinking the Bobcats can move the ball quick, so looks like they're going to punt the football away, try to pin Dumas back. So that's another stop for the Cats, unless they have some razzle-dazzle in their back pocket. But going to have to get the ball snapped pretty quick. And, indeed, he's going to put a foot into it, a high-hanging punt, but it is going to be fielded over on the far sideline, and down he goes.
Yeah.
And not much doing there. And so we're going to have a first down and 10. Boy.
Yeah, Kilgore showed some toughness there. Hey, ball's up in the air. There's 3 guys coming, nobody blocking. There's nothing there. A lot of kids may have let it bounce.
Yeah. But he probably saved us 5 or 6
you're
yards.
Right. We're already now at the 14-yard line. That probably would have been around the 5 or so.
Yeah. Hey, might should have just gone and called that fair catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. Nonetheless, the Cats do have a first down and 10. Kilgore handled the ball well, and they're pinned deep. But they made another stop on the McGehee Owls, and they lead 8-0. With about 1 snap left to go here in the first quarter of play. So been a fairly quick quarter because of all the running. Quarterback here splits twins to the right this time, and he is going to hand off over the right side. Brown's going to break a tackle.
And he's steady running. Kent Brown is running hard.
Yeah, he finds a seam, and he is going to gain about 6 or 7 yards. And we'll see where they spot it, but he may
Right, he ran that. Love Lady got excited over there. That's what you like to see out of the head coach. Well, he liked that run.
Kent's has been banged up most of the year, and that's what we want to see out of Kent's.
Right. He's a big kid, athlete, strong. Hey, he looks like he's running with a little bit of determination right there.
So that's a gain of about 7. We'll call it 8. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. And after 1 quarter here in McGehee, Arkansas, your Dumas Bobcats lead 8-0. We will be back in 30 seconds with second quarter action.
Red River Ford Toyota is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in Arkansas. They also have those great Ford trucks and SUVs. Visit Red River at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn. Call them at 870-238-7770 or visit them online at redriverfordtoyota.com. You can even do everything online and they'll deliver your vehicle to you. And with many makes and models on their pre-owned lot, you're sure to find the vehicle that fits your needs. Red River Ford Toyota, 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn, Arkansas.
And welcome to second quarter action here tonight. As after 1 quarter, the Bobcats lead 8-0. Pretty quick quarter. Both teams running the football quite a bit. But, man, that scoreboard looks good, fellas. 8-0, that's not a lot, but that's a lead, man.
Oh,
and
most definitely.
That's what's important. That is a lead. So the Bobcats.
I'd like to get about 2 more.
Yep, we need to really pad this. And we talked about it in a game a couple weeks ago that if you start strong, you probably need to do all you can do as hard as you can, put some of those touchdowns in your back pocket, because we had a game a while back. We had to use them. We had to cash those in at the end of the game just to come out of there with a win. But so it's important right here that while you're strong, you're not winded, and it's time to make something big happen. So let's see what the Bobcats can do right here. 2nd down and 2 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Big 2nd down play here to begin second quarter action. Quarterback slow to get the ball snapped. Now he's going to hand off. They're going to run the football. Drops his shoulder, trying to get the first down. It's going to be close, and we'll see where they're going to spot him. About the 22, and he's going to need the 23-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about the length of the football. So he's going to be about a yard short officially. And so it's going to be 3rd down for the Cats, just underway, second quarter action as the Cats lead 8-0. Stick around for the Berries Hardware halftime show tonight. We've got a lot of scores that we're going to talk about during that halftime show and some more stuff as well.
And I see the 9th grader from last night, Coach Spratt's son, 69. He's on that D-line.
Quarterback takes the snap, fumbles the snap, and they're going to have to fall on it. He fumbled the snap. And Kent Brown's going to fall on it, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and that's going to bring Kilgore in to punt the football.
Hey, McGraw, you see big 69 from junior high, like Big Spratt. He's out there coming out the field now.
So mishandling the football there, and the Cats are going to have to punt it away.
Huge and strong.
Yeah, man.
3rd down and 2. You're liking your chances with a 3rd down and 2, and now we're putting the football just like that.
And get on down the field, because you don't want these guys to get a return.
Kilgore's
he's dangerous. You got to get him. That's what you don't want.
Short punt and a big return.
Yeah, you don't want him to get room. He's dangerous.
He's going to move the ball into Dumas territory across the 45 down near the 34.
Yeah, that was the quarterback, Kenny Watts, senior.
It's a good field position. 1st down and 10 for the McGehee Owls. Boy, a good return there, and that one stung a little bit. That was a good return. So McGee's going to have really, really good field position.
Yeah, pretty good, awesome field
1st and 10 at the 34.
This is going to most definitely be 4 down territory.
10-31.
1st down and 10.
Straight up the middle.
Yep, they're going to run up the middle, and not much doing there. He may have got the line of scrimmage. That's going to be about it.
Yeah, good play.
So, But yeah, Watts, he's kind of a workhorse and a pretty good utility player out there. And he is playing quarterback right now, so it's going to be a gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, he's dangerous, as we say. We need to keep him in the pocket. What we don't want is him scrambling out of the pocket because he's dangerous.
We want him to stay in the pocket or hand the ball to somebody else.
Yeah, because what we did learn is he can throw the football.
He sure can. He aired one out a little while ago,
so
man.
we don't want him running at all. He's dangerous.
Yep, 2nd down and 9 now for McGehee. And quarterback drops back looking to throw.
And there's a little screen pass to Brown. And he's wide open. He's getting and that might be a touchdown. Screen. Oh, he went out at the 1. Went out at the 1 yard line.
No flags on the play, so just a good screen pass, well executed.
Yeah, they got used to Dumas, blitzing a little bit, bringing in a little pressure, and sometimes that can go against you.
So it is going to be a gain down to the 1 yard line. He steps out of bounds, so 1st down and goal from that spot. 9:38. Don't shoot the fireworks yet, fellas. He hasn't scored yet. Anything can happen on this wet football field. So
and as the straight up quarterback sneak.
He is going to be into the end zone. Touchdown McGehee with 9:36 left to go in the first quarter. And the Owls have pulled within 2. I'm sorry, the second quarter. And 8-6, awaiting the point after our 2-point conversion. Not sure exactly which way the McGehee Owls are going to play this. I'm assuming they're going to run the football.
Yeah, they're going to go with the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they're going to come in here and try to tie this football game up. And
yeah, you don't want to get in a football game like this with a low scoring back and forth with McGehee.
No.
This favors them. You want to score fast and make McGehee have to play catch up. You don't want them in a ball game like this. He moved early.
Yeah,
there's the flag.
Yeah, they're going to back him up.
They're going to back him up 5.
So an illegal procedure. They're going to have to go for 2 with 5 yards tacked on to it. So it's going to back him up a little bit. Now you just got to get in the backfield, make a big stop. If you can get to the quarterback, that'd be great. But those 2 points are looming here. Cats holding an 8-6 lead, awaiting this 2-point conversion attempt. And, man, you just want to do everything you can to keep this from happening. So.
Yeah, got to watch that quarterback, man. He's dangerous.
Yeah. They're going to line it up.
He's going to probably scramble and try to make something happen.
Now he's got his motion man, drops back, looking to throw.
Oh, that's wide open. Wow.
And, man, he was standing there by himself.
Looked like they looked like all the routes were to the right, and he was the only one to the left. A clear out. Yeah.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and we're all knotted up at 8 here in McGehee, Arkansas.
He's not doing a bad job at quarterback, considering, he's a kid that was here in those early days, and then he went to Lake Village, and I think he went out, might have been Texas, moved and came back. So, being a kid that hadn't been in the system running this offense, I think he's got a pretty good grasp.
Yeah, looked pretty good there on that series. Yep. And they've tied this football game up 8-8 with 9:36 left to go in the second quarter of play here.
Right. Got a question, McGraw.
Yes, sir.
Considering that I just said that guy, I know he been there, came back, been there, and hadn't really been in the system. How hard is it for a guy to come in and pick up that offense?
The wing tee is one of the easiest offenses to learn.
Okay. I knew you would give us that.
It's developed from the Delaware wing tee, but it's on a number system, and it's very easy to learn.
So real easy. So it wasn't a lot for him to just pick up. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was interested in that because all that misdirection, as Mr. Rick said earlier, looked like there's a whole lot going on in that backfield back there, man.
Boy, terrible kick goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. The kickoffs tonight brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy, and that one's going out of bounds at the 37. So the Bobcats are going to have good field position. Now you just got to make something out of it. We've got to establish the run. I believe that, and I'm not against getting Kilgore open and scoring like he did a while ago. But man, we've got to figure out a way to establish the run tonight. Make this at least a 2D offense for the Cats.
Right. Yeah, it looked like the only thing that's really working for us right now is the deep throw, because they've been taking away the short throws and the run.
McGehee does not defend the pass very well.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's where
And you know me, Coach Elton's going to unload.
You said let it go, Mr. Rick. Let it go.
I'm going to test them as much as I can.
And we saw by testing them, ended up in a touchdown.
That's right. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Cats.
He's getting the tee off the field.
And the ball's going to be spotted at the 37-yard line of Dumas, 9:36.
Yeah, we'd have took 12 men on the field. 5-yard penalty.
And so here we go. 1st down and 10 now for the Cats. Trips to the right side of the football field. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know why he.
That's a bad throw on a quarterback. Because
he had a receiver that time.
That was going to be a 1st down and more.
Yeah, that was Chase and Gordon over here with the little quick out.
And the quarterback it's like he sidearmed the football, just didn't get it to the receiver, and it's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 9:32 left to go in the first half of play here tonight. We're all knotted at 8. And that really doesn't surprise anyone. I think everybody thought this was going to be a back-and-forth football game. It's making me nervous and making me have gray hair. So we see the quarterback looking things over. Oh, but he's going to lose the snap, and he did. He got it off. Kilgore's there.
He's with him every step of the way.
And that's going to fall incomplete. Just good defense, man.
Yeah, one thing I can see, if he doesn't get, a step, like a move put on him, he can run with Kilgore.
Yeah.
He can run with him.
That's
I see that.
Hughes.
Yeah, Ja Hughes, he can run with him.
So, and you bring up a good point, but maybe Kilgore's going to have to figure out a way to a little stutter step, a little delay, something like that to throw the timing off.
Right, that's how he got him the first time.
That's right. Just instead of having a foot race down the sideline, because like you said,
he can
they're
run with
step
him.
for step.
Yeah, he's not on Kilgore now. There's somebody else over there. I'm not sure. Oh, they're pressing, and that's the quarterback over there pressing him.
3rd down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats.
Little swing route. Oh, you got to throw a better pass.
The quarterback is just off tonight so
really
far
is.
throwing the football. He's just not throwing the ball with the. It looks like he's not really putting a lot of zip on it, and he's got to get settled in. He will. He'll get settled in and get that fixed. But boy, you don't want to wait a long time. Because they're going to get pretty good field position here as the Bobcats going to have to punt the football away with 9:22 left to go in the half.
Yeah, and right now, the momentum is swinging a little bit toward McGehee, and the pace that we are right now, that favors McGehee.
Yeah, it does.
Right now.
Absolutely. So we await the Kilgore punt. He stands at his own 23.
The ball has been spotted about a yard shy where it should be.
Oh, there's a bad snap.
My goodness.
Make something out of Oh, God. Come on, Kilgore. Make something out of it.
Now, Kilgore's just got to run.
He's making something happen. Kilgore being Kilgore.
Yep.
Hey, there's a flag.
He's not going to get the 1st down, but at least he saved.
Man, Kilgore.
Wow.
Hey, Kilgore saved us big time.
So after a terrible snap, right now the Bobcats, I tell you what we need, 9 minutes burn off this clock, take a halftime break.
Man, that's get our heads on.
Get our heads on. That's exactly right.
There's not a lot of people that can take a punt like that over the head on a wet field and make a little something out of nothing.
So the penalty is going to be against the Dumas Bobcats. And I didn't see I looked just in time to see him pointing backwards to Dumas.
I didn't see it either.
So
no one saw it, McGraw. Hey,
yeah.
You know where we're at. Hey, man.
So we got to get this penalty sorted out, but I tell you right now, McGehee Aller is going to have some smoking good field position.
Yeah, and right now it's favoring McGehee. They're hitting these little short passes, little screen passes, little misdirection passes where you're clearing out a side. Right now they're playing our a little aggressiveness
that
on
had
the
to be
line against us.
A block in the back or something.
The white hat is confused.
He's
on the wrong side of the ball. If it's McGee's ball, he needs to flip over. This is the same crew, guys, that we had at Barton.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, whatever happened, man, they're getting the ball at the same spot that Kilgore picked the ball up.
They're getting it at it looks like about the 7-yard line, first down and goal for McGehee. Twins to the left side of the field, one wide out on the right side. And we're just about underway with a first down and goal, 9 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Be smart, Dumas. Be smart.
Tied at 8, but boy, what a golden opportunity here for McGehee. And
that little wing.
Yep. He is going to be hit, but he's going forward. He's still on his feet. He's going to get about the 4. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Second down and goal from the 4. Same difference, I guess.
Yeah.
But clock's running, 8:50 left to go in the second quarter. We're tied up at 8, and, boy, McGehee right here, golden opportunity to step out in the lead.
Yeah, you said it, golden. This is
Man.
golden. Ever since that throw with that touchdown, man, the game went in McGee's favor. It's momentum.
It really
momentum
has.
is swung.
So second down and goal from the 4-yard line for McGehee. Everybody's in tight, one motion man, and the quarterback
runs.
And it looked like it was a broken play, but he's going to make something out of nothing.
He's dangerous, man.
Yep, he's into the end zone, touchdown, McGehee Owls, and they're going to pull out to a 6-point lead, 14-8, awaiting the 2-point conversion once again.
And that's 2 touchdowns by Kenny Watson. You know, and we're used to this. Even though we won the ball game, we had problems with something similar like this with Rising, with the quarterback handing and falling right behind.
That's right.
You know, so we've got to come up with some kind of game plan, because right now they found something to the left.
So the McGehee Owls are going to line up for the 2-point conversion, and boy, this just happened a few minutes ago, and here we go again. And we await the 2-point
conversion. Straight up the middle to the fullback, and he got it easily.
He just waltzed into the end zone. 2-point conversion.
Man, right now, as they would say, the old cliche, McGehee is clicking on all cylinders right now. Right now, McGraw.
They are.
Right now, McGraw, with what's happening right now, we've got to get a score right here, because right now this game, the momentum and the pace and everything favors McGehee, because you know McGehee too well. You've been down here long enough. You coached here for many years. If they get a stop and get the ball back, they're going to run the clock.
They're going to run the clock up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get the ball back in
we need
to start the second half. So we need to score going into the halftime, and then come back and take care of business in the second half. Right now, it looks like our guys aren't 100% mentally in it. They got to get mentally into the ball game.
Yeah, right now we've got to do something right here with 8:18 left. We can't come out with another 3 and out and give the ball back to McGehee, because right now McGehee, even with the offense that they're running, McGraw, they're moving the ball pretty quickly down the field. You know, but they've got great field position twice.
They have.
But, you know, they've done
what – it's easier to, you know, if you go by the numbers, the shorter the distance you have to go, the higher percentage of you're going to go score.
Get the football. Oh, boy, it's just a lot of slipping out there, man.
It is a sloppy field.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Like I said, we've gotten over 6 inches of rain down here in the last 5 days, and nowhere for it to run.
Right.
So the Bobcats will have 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line with 8:13 left in the second half, and we need to take a ball and go down and score.
Yeah, we've got
this gap.
We've at least got to go down and score, or we've got to take some time off the clock.
Right.
And if we do give it to them back, it's got to be down in that territory. We can't get, because right now
can't give them short field.
Yeah, right now McGehee is oozing.
They are too.
Yeah.
Get what you can get.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're going to punt the ball, and I know didn't try to go for that, because, man, you don't want to give McGehee. But you got to be worried. 5 minutes and 38 seconds, the way McGehee is moving the ball.
That's an eternity.
Yeah, the way they're moving it with the little quick passes and that dangerous quarterback. That's a good punt.
Yeah, Kilgore put a foot into that one. If he can get there.
Oh, and he.
No, it's.
What is he going to call?
Yeah, it's in the end zone touchback.
He touched it at the 1, though.
Right. Boy, I thought he was going to push it out.
That's why you need a 5-man crew, because he touched it on the 1-yard line. It should be 1st and 10 from the 1. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20.
Boy,
so in a rival game like this, why would we have 4 men?
There is a shortage of officials in the state of Arkansas, and there's a lot of 4-man crews working all over the state. That's what I'm saying. You got nothing to do, want to make $120, $130 on a Friday night, put on the stripes.
Yep, line up. That's right.
We need a big turnover.
Well, we need a big stop, a big turnover, 16-8 in favor of McGehee, and 5:21. There's a lot of time left on that clock, but you're right. We need a stop or a turnover.
And that might be an interception.
And that is going to be. And
that could be an offensive pass interference, because he had his hands.
But, you know.
Like I said, 4-man crew, they are not getting down here to see that.
I know one thing, that young man's throwing that football.
Yeah, he really is.
He threw that ball deep. It's going to fall incomplete, 2nd down and 10. And, boy, you do not want to get beat one-on-one like that because it was nothing but green grass and no jerseys between him and the end zone had that ball been caught. 2nd down and 10 now for McGehee. They lead 16-8. Quarterback splits the receiver wide to the left. I think he wants to throw more than he's been throwing. And
you got to get him. Don't give that edge. Oh, man.
He is going to get the edge over on the right side.
Yeah, you can't give that edge. That looks like number 5, Norman.
He's going to be ran out of bounds, but, boy, the damage was done there. Big gain. They're going to move looks like they're going to move the chains.
And the clock stops, man.
1st down and 10, 5 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 1st down and 10, McGehee. And, boy, I tell you right now, McGehee is outplaying Dumas.
Yeah, they really are, man.
They're just outplaying us, and Dumas is lucky to be trailing by 1 touchdown.
Look like we don't have any energy tonight.
Real lethargic on the field early in the game. Quarterback rolls now
get
to
out.
his
Don't
right,
let him get that edge.
And he is going to throw.
Boy, you can't let him do that. You can't let him do that, man.
So another gain up to the 50-yard line, 1st down and 10 for McGehee, and he had all day and a minute to throw that ball.
And see, that's what you don't want with that quarterback. We were saying earlier, you don't want him rolling right because he can run, but then he can improvise on the run. Yeah, and throw the ball. And when you get a quarterback that can throw the ball and scramble, that's dangerous.
So they're going to show him down at the 49-yard line, 1st down and 10 once again. And McGehee on the move right here, nearing the midfield stripe. Quarterback takes a snap. And he is going to hand it off to the fullback. Breaks a tackle, gets into the secondary.
Man, McGehee is.
That's just straight dive.
Yeah, man, he's going to gain about 9. We'll see. He may have gotten the 1st down, not sure.
Man, a score right here would be devastating.
Yeah, it would.
Even though we get the ball back, it'd be devastating.
It'd be tough on the road.
Yeah, it'd be devastating.
So the ball's going to be at the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10 now for McGehee. It looks like some of these teams have gotten better and better late in the season, and Dumas has kind of hit the plateau and just kind of leveled off. We got to step it up here in this football game. Motion man.
Oh, fumble.
They left early balls on the ground, and that, man, you hate to see the flag because we probably would have recovered that fumble. But it is going to be a 5-yard penalty against McGehee. Stops the clock. 4:20 left to go in the second quarter. 16-8. McGee's on top.
Yeah.
And it's going to move the ball back to the 48-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats, where it will be 2nd down and 7 for McGehee. And we just need to get out of this quarter without letting them score. We're going to get the football back, but, that would even things up a lot. But if they score again, we're going to be playing catch up all night. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to hand off to the first man. Read well, tackled immediately, and that's what you like to see. And he's going to be dropped for a loss back to the original line of scrimmage. Well, actually, they're going to give him the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for McGehee. About 7 for the Owls. 3:56. We're under 4 minutes. Clock runs here in the second quarter.
And McGehee is taking their time.
And that is good for the Bobcats. They can take all the time they want.
Yeah, I think they're saying if we don't get it, we ran a little time.
We don't want them to go get the ball back with any time left.
That's right.
Hey, the thing you got to be worried about now is watch this quarterback.
Trips to the left.
Timeout.
Now the McGehee Owls are going to take a timeout. So timeout on the field. 3:34 left to go in the second quarter. And it will be 3rd down and long. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
So it's 3rd down and long now for McGehee, and the Bobcats desperately need to make a big stop here. We need to get this football back. And but the biggest thing in this situation is just do not let McGehee score. We cannot let them put any more points on the board here this early in this football game. They lead 16-8. And here we go, third down. Receiver split to the left, one slot man on the same side, and now a motion man.
The little trickery.
Little razzle-dazzle in the backfield, and they're going to run the football, looking to throw.
Did you see him reach out? Oh, my, they gave him a good spot.
He's going to get the first
down.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that's going to give him enough for a first down because he got a good spot. I thought he stepped out of bounds about a yard short, but they're going to spot him at the 41, and that's the line to gain, so I don't see him not moving the chains. Now they're going to move it to the 40.
How about that generous spot?
Now they're going to move it back to the 40, but it's still a first down. So now just set the ball and let's play because it's all academic here. He's gotten the first down, and they're going to move the chains. Well, they haven't moved the chains.
Here's a guy coming in from the side. His spot is different.
So I was going to say they have not moved the chains. Where that ball spotted right now, he's got it by a yard. And but they've still
our dude is hollering about the spot.
Yep, and rightfully so. I think that's a terrible spot. I think it was back around the 42-yard line, which would be about a half a yard short.
You can bet your bottom dollar they're going to get this first down.
Yeah, they're not going to move that football. It's going to be first down with 3:26 when they get this conference over with.
Hey, man, he's telling we're in McGehee. You can't change that.
So they're moving.
What I tell you.
Yep, they're not going to move that football. It is first down and 10. McGehee Owls from the 40.
I already knew.
1 yard line.
Hey, did you see? McGraw, did you see how far that ball moved up?
They moved that ball up a yard and a half.
Yeah.
So it is going to be first down and 10, just shy of the 40-yard line of the Bobcats. 3:26 to work with here in the second quarter, and the McGehee Owls holding on to a 16-8 lead to boot. As we see the same formation, one wide out, one-on-one coverage on that side, a motion man.
There's that quick look.
And he is going to get the
handoff.
Got
room. Man.
Plenty of room to rumble. And rumble he does.
Yeah, they're starting to get. What is that right there, McGraw, to the left?
That's just a wing-back counter.
Wing-back counter. That counter has hurt us all year, whoever we played. Whether it's Fordyce,
Rising,
Palestine. Hey, it's hurt us.
So it's going to bring up a second down and 2 now for McGehee. We're down to the 3-minute mark here to go in the half. And McGehee still, I think they have a couple of timeouts. I don't know if they want to mess with them or not. I think they feel pretty confident in the tempo of the game right now. Quarterback rolls to his right. He's going to throw a screen, and it's going to be picked up almost off the turf. They're going to say now incomplete.
No, he said complete.
It's first down.
Yeah, well, I thought he caught that football. Yeah, they're going to mark him.
You know what's crazy?
First down
and I looked up at it, y'all. Before the clock, do you know before that play snap, it was 2:44 on the clock? I'm telling you, I watched it.
And now it's 2:44 on the clock.
Because I looked right before. I said, okay.
Now the clock is running.
I'm just waving at everybody.
First and 10 from the 27.
Quarterback, they got him in the backfield this time.
Right at that time.
Yep, no gain on the play there. So pretty good stop there. And it is going to bring up a second down for McGehee. Clock runs. We're down to 2:17 here in the half. And I hope they didn't unplug that extension cord. We're going to not have a camera.
Oh, Lord.
So it is second down for McGehee. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And the quarterback works under center. The motion man to the right this time. Quarterback's going to keep. They're going to have if they saw it, it's going to be a face mask.
They're going to call because he slammed him, a personal foul.
Well, it would have been a face mask either way because he tackled him by the face mask and slammed him to the ground. Either way, we were doomed, and we're going to give them great field position.
You can't slam them like that.
Yeah.
That's for the safety. I know they were going to call that.
Yeah, and they saw the face mask, obviously, because they're announcing that as well. We'll see what the official signal is, but I saw the face mask myself.
He said personal foul.
Personal foul,
15 yards.
Face mask. Yep. That's going to give them a first and
Probably
10.
20 right here. Yep. It's 15, but McGraw, it might be a 20-yard, 17 spot.
Coach said it could be 16.3 yards.
It could be a 13.5-yard penalty.
Let's see where they're going to spot this football. They're going to have great field position, man. They're down to the 15-yard line.
He got it right that time, I think.
So a minute 48, and they got 15 yards to go for a touchdown, and there's going to be a timeout call by the Dumas Bobcats, so we'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Yeah, Dumas got to hold them out.
Yeah, we'll be back to finish up the quarter in just a moment.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
And coming up shortly, the Barry's Hardware halftime show. You'll want to stick around. We have some interesting things to talk about at the half. Right now, the Bobcats have got a big challenge ahead of them. They have got a minute and 48 seconds that they've got to hold this McGehee team out of the end zone, and they only have 15 yards to go. So that's a pretty big challenge the way McGee's playing right now. Boy, you can feel that momentum when you're when you're at home and things are going your way, and the momentum swing is definitely on the McGehee side of the football. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. One wide out to either side of the field.
Double wing.
And the quarterback's going to hand off to number 5, and he is going to get in the secondary and waltzes into the end zone. Touchdown, McGehee Owls.
And they're going for 2.
Yep, they're going to line up go for 2.
Haddock signals for 2. Right now, Dumas needs to try to get something quick, maybe get a score, because right now all the momentum is in McGehee. Now, guys just look like they don't have energy tonight right now.
They really look like they're just, tired almost.
Yeah.
And just don't have any energy, not playing with much pep. And so the McGehee is going to go for 2.
And the quarterback, tush push.
And he is going to be no signal. He is going to be denied. So the 2-point conversion fails. But with a minute 42, McGehee has broken this football game open 22-8 in favor of the Bobcats. And, 22-8, that's not the end of the game. Mm-hmm. But we have played so mellow in the first quarter or the first half that – man, you wonder if we're going to find a spark in the third quarter. We are going to get the football back to begin the third, but where is the spark going to come from? And we're going to have one. And I'm telling you right here, minute 42, the game's on the line. What's Coach Helton going to call up? McGraw, what do you think?
The deep bomb.
I'm about to air one out. I'm going to air one out. You got to make – now we really in this quarter I know you got to be careful. We got to burn that time off, but we need to make something big happen here. Because like you said – this is playoff-type football here, so we need to try to make something big happen. But we have got to get our heads up, get the chins up. A lot of football left to play here tonight. We await the kickoff. All kickoffs brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy on Highway 65 in Dumas, Arkansas. Busy place in the afternoons. Kickoff is going to be fielded at the 24 up to the 30.
Hold that football.
And crosses the 35, and that's about it. And he's going to go down there, so the Cats going to have a first down and 10, a minute 31 to play here in the half. So a minute 31 to play in the half, trailing 22-8.
Yeah, and we know that, McGehee knows Dumas, if they want to score, they got to go deep. Also, you got to look for, hey, we got the little running back screen that works a little bit, but don't make a mistake because McGehee knows you have to go deep.
That's right. You got to
and throw this ball away and get a pick six or anything. You got to be smart with it.
First down and 10 for the Cats. The ball's at the 36-yard line of Dumas.
Yeah, we're only down 14 points.
Yep.
Be smart. If you don't get it here, come back and score it. Hey, be smart. Be smart.
Quarterback throw.
I just, we
and
just talked
threw
about
it into 3 red jerseys.
Yeah, just be smart. We're just a little something's not right tonight.
They're lethargic, they're tired, or they're frustrated. I don't know what it is, but you can tell they're not clicking like we're used to seeing them. And that's going to stop the clock. A minute 27. That's something else we didn't need to happen. We need that clock running. We need to make a big score quick. I'm not asking for a lot.
Be smart.
Quarterback's going to throw.
Boy, they got a hand on it.
Boy, they're getting their hands on every, and the clock is steady stopping.
Yeah. And so.
Kind of reminds me of my first year at McGehee.
Right.
We were trying to throw the ball,
Mm-hmm.
giving other teams plenty of time,
right.
and we were in a down cycle at that time.
And then there's another thing. Now I'm beginning to think about it. We throw a lot of quick passes, and McGehee has probably watched film, and they're getting out there, and they know the pass is coming quick, and they're getting their hands up quick. They probably
we've got to get something.
They 5
to 10 yards downfield.
Hey, they practice this. You can tell.
So quarterback's going to unload downfield.
Open, and he was open.
And he overthrown an open receiver.
Man, he got behind him.
Man, Kyle Young just not getting.
He's throwing short. He's throwing long. He's not hitting his.
And this is the first time Kyle Young has played in a rivalry game. And you ask him to play in a game in McGehee on Halloween with implications on the line.
Right.
So that's a lot.
Boy, the receiver was open there, though. That could have been big for the Cats. But with 1:16, we're going to punt the football back to the McGehee Owls. And now you're asking your defense to do, number one, don't make any mistakes, don't have a penalty, and don't let them get the edges.
Yeah, our offense was doing better last week against Fordyce.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that.
Oh, and you giving him plenty of time.
Squib kick,
man,
fielded,
come
returnable.
There's a holding and no call.
There's the call from back here.
So there's going to be a call.
There's the call from back here.
So it's going to stop the clock with 1:05. The return is going to be well into Dumas territory initially, but we got to get all these flags sorted out, and we'll see what they're going to call. And indeed, it's going to be holding against McGehee. And so they either saw it, McGraw, or they heard you. But either way, we needed them to see that penalty.
Man, you got to be smart right here. You can't let anything get open right here.
So it's going to be a 1st down and 10. They're going to mark this penalty off on the holding call.
40-yard line.
Yeah, you're probably right.
When it should be at about the 30.
So
the holding happened at the 40.
So they're going to mark it back. I think he's going to gain 2 yards on the holding. It's going to be up at the 42. They haven't spotted it yet. And looking for a football. And so they've got it spotted at
the ball. The ref say he don't even have the ball spotted.
So I believe they're going to spot this football straight up on the 40-yard line.
Well, he was at the 42X, but the ball now he puts it on the 40.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for McGehee. Now, the Bobcats got to hold them out for 1:05. It is that simple, that elementary. 1:05.
They had to stop so the referee can get on his spot. He was on the wrong side.
Yeah, working a man short. Those referees are having to move around a lot.
Well, most schools are getting 6-man crews.
Yep.
You got to have at least 5.
So 1:05.
Yeah, don't get beat here.
Quarterback is going to hand off over the right side.
That counter.
He's going to get the secondary. And he's going to go. He's gone. There's nobody going to touch him.
Come on. Oh, man.
And that's
a bummer there, man. That's the counter, McGraw. You don't have to tell me that one, McGraw. McGehee has blown this one wide open right here.
McGehee is, wow. That was amazing right there. Dumas is just quitting this game, man. Just that was way too easy. And McGehee is putting it on the Bobcats.
Yeah, right now, man, McGehee is clicking on all cylinders, as they would say.
Wow.
Oh, you good? Clicking on all cylinders, man. Nobody, and we'll wait and see what happens with this 2-point, but who would have thought McGehee would put 28 points on the board? They look like a high-powered offense, McGraw. Where's this offense been all year?
Yeah, they've been waiting on Dumas, I guess. We await the 2-point conversion.
We got one of Fordyce's better games of the year.
And
now we're getting McGee's better game of the year.
30. Hey, who would think that McGehee would put 30 points on us in the first half?
Wow, 2-point conversion.
I did not see it.
Well, I didn't see Dumas only scoring 8 in the first half.
Man.
I expected us to put about at least 3 touchdowns up in the half, and Dumas has just not played football tonight. And you see, we've talked about it. We played a couple games. We just got beat, man. In that Hamburg game, they were just brutal and they beat. But I don't think Dumas is playing to their potential tonight.
No, they're not.
I think we have assisted McGehee somewhat. I'm not trying to take anything away from McGehee, but our offense, I mean, they earned their 30 points.
Yeah.
But our offense should have had a couple more touchdowns.
Yeah,
we just have
other
not
than
played.
there, they had short field.
Yep.
But then they just took a long field.
They took the long field and did the same thing in less time.
60. Was it 60?
Yeah.
Oh, no, 50.
About
60.
60.
60-yard run.
So, man, they're just making it look too easy against Dumas.
And the way and the crazy thing is, they look faster than us. He just pulled away from us.
Yep. Yeah. And so now we're going to have a kickoff fielded at the 15. Boy, if Kilgore could work a miracle,
happen.
And nothing doing, man.
Man, they're on it, man. And here again, just like we said on the first pass from last series, man, do not make a mistake because we almost threw it away first time.
Right. You know, his first pass went to 3 red jerseys, and they were so shocked that it was there they didn't catch it.
And you got to have confidence in what you're doing, and I hope that Kyle Young comes out and says, okay, look, I got confidence in what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make big things happen. And but we're going to find out here with 45 seconds, you still need to move the football because they do not need to even touch this football in this quarter. I'm telling you, we don't need to let them touch it. We got to move the ball.
Right.
And so they're going to hand off over the right side. It's going to move the ball up to the 35-yard line. So a decent gain there by Kent Brown. It's going to keep the clock running. McGee's going to be okay not stopping it. So it's going to bring up a second down for the Cats. And they're going to have to snap the football one more time and get out of this. Well, now we're not going to snap the football. The Bobcats going to get out of this quarter and, boy, try to go lick their wounds. But, man, some damage was done by the McGehee house here in the first half of play, and they lead the Bobcats after 2 quarters 30? By a score of 30-8.
And considering what did we give up, McGraw, Mr. Helton, what did we give up? Was it 36 last week?
That's right. That's right.
And we giving up 30?
30
in the first half.
Yep,
man.
In the first half. So, y'all stick around for the Barry's Hardware halftime show. We'll talk this game over so far and update some scores from around the area. Y'all stick around. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas is fine dining at its best. The menu features mouth-watering aged steaks as well as fish, shrimp, pasta, and more. Located at 14201 Highway 54 in Dumas, Taylor's Steakhouse is worth the drive from anywhere. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 until 9 p.m. You can call them for reservations at 870-382-5349 or visit taylorsteakhouse-dumas.com for more information. Owners Chuck and Pam Taylor invite you to Taylor's Steakhouse in Dumas.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. Service all of your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires. Bob's or 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care. When you're no longer sick but not quite ready to go home and still need some nursing and rehab care, Delta Memorial Hospital's swing bed program may be right for you. Our program will provide services to help you regain your strength and get back on your feet. If you need continued care at home, Delta Memorial can provide home health services that can be tailored to fit your needs. We make it possible to continue to heal in your own home or in a personalized rehab program. Delta Memorial, caring for you close to home.
Every project starts with good intentions and sometimes ends with a little frustration. At Barry's Hardware in Dumas, we turn that frustration into confidence. From the right materials to the right advice, we'll help you tackle any project at home. Because at Barry's, you're not just buying supplies, you're gaining a partner who knows how to get it done. Barry's True Value, Highway 65 in Dumas, where we make frustrated homeowners champions of their projects.
So we got a couple of technical difficulties going on. Welcome to the Barry's Hardware Show, halftime show here, as we get these little technical issues worked out. But boy, the big issue has been the activity on that football field, and man, McGee's just putting it on the Bobcats. It's
lack of activity by the Bobcats.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, I'm telling you.
The McGehee Owls have come to play. You know they've got to win some ball games to get that higher seed, and they're playing hard for it. And right now we're flat.
But it's like you said, everybody seems to really get up and get ready to play when they know they have to face Dumas. And boy, they've come into this football game ready to play here in the first half anyway, as they hold a 30-8 lead over the Cats. And I never saw that coming. Not a 30-8.
You know, I was expecting a one-score halftime, maybe a 1 or 2 score finish. But if we don't wake up, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, it's a big deal right now.
You know, I've got a couple of scores from around the area. Rising, who just got mercy ruled by Lake Village, is tied at 6 with Fordyce at the half. Stuttgart's beating Star City 28-0. Hamburg 21, DeWitt 8 at the half.
Wow. Now, wouldn't it be a heartbreaker for us if that score, you know, if they beat Fordyce? I mean, we are getting
and we don't take care. We don't take care of our business.
That's right.
And that's what's happening. We're not taking care of business like we need to.
Yep, that is absolutely correct.
It's going to cost us a seeding.
It's going to put us on the road, Coach, if we don't. We need to, because okay. So let's say we lose this game. Next week we win. What does that do to us?
It's all going to come down to points. If there's more than two-way tie, but if it's a two-way tie and McGehee beats us, they get the higher seed, we get the lower seed, and that's why I said there's so many different scenarios in our conference right now. I was going to wait until after tonight to make that call on what seeds and where, but we're definitely not helping ourselves tonight.
Yeah, we got to get back in this football game. We'll get the ball back to begin the third quarter, but, I mean, you can't get any more simple than what we have to do on the opening drive, the opening possession. Don't have to be the quick, but we got to score a touchdown. There's no doubt.
We've got to trim this deficit down. And then we're going to have to get 2 or 3 stops. We're not going to not just get one stop. We've got to stop them 2 or 3 times. Right. And right now they're running the wing tee like it's supposed to be run.
We've been unable to stop that wing tee, and we've been unable to move the football. And that's what's frustrating with 2 really good running backs, 2 nice receivers out there, and a quarterback that can throw the ball a mile. You would think we would have more than 8 points on the scoreboard.
Well, their defensive front is controlling the gaps, which is closing down our running lanes for our running backs, and until our offensive line says, hey, we've had enough, we've got to get something, it's not going to change.
That's right. So we've got to I'm sure there's a lot of coaching going on in the locker room here at the half. And
working with Coach Love and that staff, I guarantee you there is some coaching going on, maybe even a little pep talks.
Pep talks, I like it. But, man, 30-8 at the half, and the Bobcats just not getting it done in the half, and you hope that it's something that we can, a ship that we can right going
Right.
into the third quarter. But it's like I said, the big deal is stopping McGehee. Even if we start scoring on every possession,
we can't let them score.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to stop them, and we have not figured that out yet. So there's a lot that's got to happen here in this football game for the Dumas Bobcats, and it comes with this big stop. But we get this football back in the third quarter. We have to put together a drive. We got to make it look like Dumas football, march that ball down the field, and get 8 points on the scoreboard.
Right.
Yeah, it's just that elementary.
It's that simple.
Because they're going to run the ball. They're going to burn clock, and it's frustrating when you trail and the offense is out there chipping away at the chains and the clock, and you can't do anything about it.
They've got a 22-point lead. They're fixing to eat up
every
minute
they're going to run. Yeah,
if they can, snap it with probably 2 left on the clock and try to get this game over.
So, it's an uphill climb, no doubt about it, and a big challenge for the Dumas Bobcats. But, man, we're going to see what they're made out of here in the third quarter. And I tell you, man, it's just I expected a really good football game, but I didn't expect what we've done tonight so far or what we've not done. But it's got to get better here in the third quarter. But next week, the Bobcats will be at home for the final regular season game.
Senior night.
It'll be Thursday night.
Thursday night, and it's against a much improved Drew Central.
A team that you cannot take for granted either. But we will be on the air Thursday night, so don't forget that, Luke. Don't forget we're Thursday night, not Friday night as well, back at the studio.
Well, I think the 388 or 388 and the 488 all play on Thursdays.
And so we've discussed that. I have people ask me all the time, why do we have Thursday night games in part of Arkansas?
Well, I mean, everybody gets huddle. I mean, you instantly get the film on the other team, but there's nothing like watching a team in person.
Right.
I mean, they say, film doesn't lie, but seeing it live, that gives our coaches from this area a chance to go to other parts of the state, watch who they're going to be playing in the playoffs or possibly be playing in the playoffs, and because everybody else pretty much sticks to the Friday night rule. And
that's correct. So, and it's been going on a long time down in South Arkansas.
Yeah, for about 10 years.
Yep. So we've been playing on Thursdays a pretty good while, and but we will be on the air next Thursday night at 6:30 with our pregame show, 7 o'clock kickoff right here on Country 106.9 FM. Your home each and every Friday and a Thursday here or there. And also on our EAB Sports Network. And so be sure to tune in next week as we finish up the regular season and see how that football game goes. Who knows, man, the way the Dumas – and it's like to me it seems like we've kind of plateaued a little bit, kind of leveled off, chilled out a little bit. And, boy, this is not the time to be hitting your that's when you got to hit your stride.
Our kids got to realize when you're sitting up here and everybody sees the rankings – they see you up there. That puts a target on you, and they're going to play their hardest against you.
There's no doubt. And
so you've got to play your hardest each week.
Yeah, you got to be ready for them. You got to invite them. You got to say, all right, if you want some of Dumas Bobcats, come on. And but boy,
you got to put up a little fight.
You got to put up a fight. And tonight, I haven't seen the spark that I like out of a lot of our players tonight. And they've been just kind of level. And I'm wondering where that spark is. I'm counting on it showing up in the third quarter on that opening drive, and it very well may. And we better hope so, because 30-8 at the half, this game could get out of hand with one more touchdown to a running team.
Right, and because then they can definitely eat that clock.
Yeah.
And then they're not worried about scoring again.
No, they don't have to worry about it.
They just want to eat that clock and get the game over.
So we got another half of football to play here tonight on Halloween. You're going to want to stick around and see how this thing pans out. Who knows? We may have the Miracle. Well, it's not Markham. I don't even know what street that is, that highway.
Miracle on Oak Street.
We'll call it Oak. I like it, but we would love to have that happen. But we want you to stick around with us as we find out. You're listening to the Berries True Value Hardware Store halftime show tonight, live from McGehee, Arkansas. And the halftime score, the McGehee Owls 30, the Dumas Bobcats 8. We'll step aside for 3 minutes. We'll be back with more of our halftime show after these words.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickens fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pickens Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
At Dumas Family Pharmacy, they are committed to making it easier for you to manage your health. They can help you find the most affordable medications, offer advice on over-the-counter medication needs, deliver prescriptions directly to your home, and more. Dumas Family Pharmacy offers personalized service that makes staying healthy a little easier. Now that's music to your ears. Visit Dumas Family Pharmacy at 301 Highway 65 South in Dumas. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve DeShay County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. We're excited to announce that a new full-service branch is coming soon to Dumas on the corner of Carlton and Meter. Connect with us online at fnsbank.com or join us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank. Celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
The fender bender. The perfect way to ruin a perfect day. But as long as you've got auto insurance, you could be just fine. Unless the car you hit hits another car and another. And you have to wonder, just how much coverage do you have? With an umbrella policy from Farm Bureau Insurance, you can extend your liability coverage beyond the limits in your standard policy.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or DeShay County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas Incorporated. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company. Jackson, Mississippi.
Well, happy Halloween, everybody. And we've been spooked so far in this football game. And but we
I think the dressing room's haunted, and
yeah, I'm
our players didn't come out.
Absolutely, but we do want to welcome you to our broadcast and say happy Halloween to everybody.
Don't eat too much candy.
Yeah, don't eat too much candy. And man, I didn't get to trick or treat. I was working the night of all of the trunk or treats, so I didn't get to make those. And then tonight we're footballing, and tomorrow, who knows, but tomorrow's November 1st, and it is.
I've got to go put 4 new tires on my father's camper, a new battery, and a new propane tank because somebody relieved us of those over the last week.
Oh, my goodness. Somebody got it the easy way, man.
Yeah.
They took somebody else's. You got to hate that. Happy Halloween to you.
Yeah. I didn't get a treat. I got a trick.
Yeah, you got tricked. No doubt about that. So it's senior night tonight in McGehee, Arkansas, and they are honoring the senior band members out there now as they're entertaining this halftime crowd. And McGehee, we got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Dumas traveled decent, not as well as I thought we would, but boy, McGehee is here in full force. And, you know, that means a lot in a football game when you're at home and you fill those stands up. And but, boy, what a football game they played thus far. You can't take anything away from the McGehee Owls. We talk about the solemnness and the lethargy of the Dumas Bobcats, but, boy, McGee's played a good half of football. So you add those things together, And
what we got to hope is the kids from McGehee relax.
Yep, that's right.
And say, oh, we've got this. It's over with. And give us an opportunity to get back in the ball game.
You know, and we know Dumas is a quick strike team. They have the potential for one play to break, to get some points on the board. And so you got to hope for something big there. We know we run the ball well. The problem is if we can get back in this game quick, we can afford to run the ball if we can move it.
Right.
But, boy, you can't run the ball and not get first downs here in this second half. If you're going to run, you've got to control the clock, and you've got to, or the clock's going to be against you, but you've got to control the change. You've got to get first downs if you're going to run the ball. So, man, I'm thinking that we're going to have to stretch it out a little bit. So it looks like Coach Harris has been trick-or-treating. He is loaded over there. Hey, man, you can't go wrong.
I drive my bus, and the elementary kids got on with their big bags of candy, and then I said, oh, please, guys, put your candy away. Put it in your backpack. Hide it.
Yeah.
Because them junior high kids and high school kids are fixing to get on here, and they're going to go through your candy.
Yep, they're going to get your candy, folks, so that's right. But man, the Bobcats got to crawl back in this football game. So next week we are at home, and it's like we talked about, we're going to be playing a much improved team next week.
From Drew Central.
Yeah, Drew Central. They played pretty good football. Do we have a score on their game?
I do not have a score on their game.
If anybody out there has a Drew Central score, hit us up.
Lake Village, Barton score.
Yeah, we could use that too. But here's the scenario that's making me nervous. So if we were to lose this game, and lo and behold, Rising beats Fordyce, we would have been in the catbird seat, and we're letting this thing get away from us at McGehee. What in the world kind of situation are we in? It's just it's got me floored.
And it's crazy, and like you say, we got to try to come back and fight back in this game. But like you say, next week we're at home, but you're at home to Drew Central, who beat McGehee. So it doesn't get any easier.
This conference has been crazy this year.
It really has. Team started off slow.
McGehee plays 2 overtimes against Rising.
Yep.
They go to PW and they lose. Barton plays them within 1 point. 2 teams that we handily defeated.
Yep.
But there's been Lake Village. We beat Lake Village. McGee's just dominated Lake Village.
Absolutely.
And Lake Village has beaten Fordyce and Rising in the last 2 weeks.
It's just insane, this conference.
Yeah, and I just got to update score. Drew Central's down 13-7 to Palestine Wheatley, but they're threatening the score right now.
Wow. 13-7, that is a tight football game.
And P-Dub's one of those teams, they lost to us. They lost to Fordyce. But they've beaten McGehee. They've beaten Barton. It's just a crazy conference this year.
It really is.
Yeah. It's like it's been split in half, and some of the teams peaked early, and it looked like Dumas, we peaked really early, man. We were playing really our best football, and now it's like we went over the top of the mountain, and we're on the downhill slide, and we're meeting some of these other teams as they're just now finding their own, and they're headed up, and so it's just been crazy this year. And I don't know what to even think about the conference. And you can't pick a team. You just can't pick a winner in these last couple of games. So we just gotta ride it out.
It might be as close as this conference has ever been.
I believe that every team in this conference is subject to lose to any other team in this conference now. And it wasn't like that the first 2 or 3 games. You could pretty much pick your winners. Right. But I'm telling you, this conference is leveled out, and there's some good football played in our conference. Unfortunately, the first half here was not good football played by Dumas. McGehee has dominated this football game, and they lead at the half 30-8. And we've got to hope we can right the ship. We're going to get the football back to begin third quarter action. But, boy, you've got to take advantage of it now. You got to get that opening drive. You got to move that ball, and you've got to be thinking a mild sense of urgency. You got to have a football, but you've got to not only score, we talked about it, you got to keep them from scoring. And we've not been able to do either one tonight in this game, and we got to figure 2 big major obstacles out that we've got to overcome and we got 2 quarters to do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got to come out at the half and we got to score, and we got to score immediately, got to score quick.
Right.
You can't come out and let McGehee stop you. And now you taking some time off the clock, because we know McGehee is going to take some time. They may go up Barton. Barton. I'm seriously. McGehee is going to run time off the clock. If they get, whether you score or not, they're going to eat up the clock. So unless there's some big plays made in the third quarter, man, that clock I don't see, but maybe 2 possessions apiece in the third.
Right.
And you got to capitalize.
And I see two totally different game plans here in the third quarter. Like you said, Dumas going to have to strike fast, and McGee's wanting to do anything but strike fast. They don't have to strike at all.
Right.
They just need to burn that clock. And so I look for McGehee, if they get that ball on offense, like you said, Coach McGraw, let's just be methodical. Let's get first downs. Just get first downs. 3 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, and that will take Dumas completely out of the game.
Yep.
On the other side of the football, Dumas has got to come out and say, look, I need to get me about 40 right here on first down. I mean, we're going to have to get a little more aggressive. And we got to hope that the quarterback Young comes out with a little more accuracy, a little more pep in his step, because we have the talent. He has the talent to make it happen, and the receivers do as well. We've just got to get it all clicking together. So we're going to see what's going to happen. In about 3 minutes, we're going to find out exactly what the Dumas Bobcats are made out of, as they are in a pickle here on the road at McGehee at the half. So next week, what kind of offense are we going to be looking to be facing against Drew Central?
Multiple.
So they're going to run.
How about the sign? Jeff, Joe, and Jimbo. Cheers to 26 years.
So everybody, is that the radio crew?
No, it's the public address announcer and the clock operators.
Okay, I got you. So they are retiring from.
They're retiring from this. 2 of them are school board members here at McGehee.
Yeah.
Man, they saw a lot of football.
Yep.
They have seen a lot of good football here in McGehee.
Well, this is my 26th year, and I'm staying, I hope. Unless y'all don't want to buy me out of my contract.
No,
Trust me.
I'm fixing to retire. And
he's got enough peach gummy rings right there to buy me out of my contract, buddy. Let me tell you real quick.
Now DC is up 1.
What? So 14-13.
Man, that is amazing.
And like I said, going into this week, there was no team in our conference that was eliminated from making the playoffs.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Wow. What a conference. What a football game here tonight. That's just something that I haven't seen happening, but it's happened. It's 30-8 in favor of McGehee. And McGehee has just played – they played really, really solid football. They've had a couple of penalties here and there, but they have executed well. It's like you said, they've watched a lot of film, and they have done a good job against the Dumas Bobcats thus far. We'll step aside for one. I tell you what, we'll step aside, Luke, for 2 minutes. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the third quarter kickoff.
It's your place to buy, sell, or trade. Need cash fast? Pawn it at Rivalry. Looking for hunting gear? Rivalry has the area's largest selection of new and used firearms, a full line of ammo, box deer stands, and all the accessories, scopes, slings, and cases. And with Rivalry's layaway program, you don't have to wait. Stop in and see Joey and his team at Rivalry Pawn and Surplus in Star City. Locally owned, ready for your next hunt, and here when you need cash.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas, or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
It's football season, Dumas, and whether you're headed to the game or celebrating after, Inks and Threads and Southern Starch Dry Cleaning have you covered. Get your game day wear at Inks and Threads. T-shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, caps, and more, all in your team colors. When the cheering's over, Southern Starch Dry Cleaning keeps you looking sharp with premium dry cleaning and laundry services. Find both Inks and Threads and Southern Starch at 720 Meadow Drive in Dumas. Ask about our route services to DeWitt, Star City, and a drop-off location at Atlantis Coin Laundry in Stuttgart. Our Dumas location's open 6 days a week because in football and life, we've got you covered.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
And that's just about going to wrap up the halftime show, brought to you by Barry's True Value in Dumas. We appreciate the fine folks at Barry's for bringing us or sponsoring the halftime show. And so Bobcats have got an uphill climb here in the third quarter, but we've got the talent on the field to do it. We'll see what's going to happen. You got some pretty interesting information there.
Yeah, our band is going to compete at the state contest at War Memorial Stadium Tuesday, and Miss Venable and Maria do an awesome job with our band, and we just watched both bands compete or play together, and if you get a chance and you're in Little Rock on Tuesday, go support our kids.
Yeah, that's a big deal for those young folks to get out there and march on that field and compete with other bands from around the state. And congratulations and good luck to the Dumas Marching Bobcat Band. I would like to introduce officially the coaching staff of the Dumas Bobcats to you. I don't think we've done that this year, but senior high football coach is Coach Antonio Lovelady, offensive court.
Today is his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Coach. Did not know this was Coach Love's birthday, but happy birthday to Coach Antonio Lovelady, the head coach of the Dumas Senior High football team. Keatron Goodwin, the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach. Roger Totten, wide receivers coach. Dominic Bridges, the center and the backs. Joseph Treadwell, the defensive coordinator and the defensive line. Sharodrick Smith, running back, and the junior high head coach. Jesse Barnes, he coaches the safeties. And Nick Woodfork, the offensive linebackers, and the junior high defensive coordinator. So those are your Dumas High School coaches for this year. And happy birthday once again to Coach Lovelady. We're just about ready to get underway here. A lot of festivities tonight. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on here in McGehee, Arkansas, and so they're getting all that squared away, but the teams are making their way back onto the football field. And so we're just about ready to get underway. The Bobcats will be moving right to left, defending the south end zone as we begin third quarter of play. And the Bobcats will have the football on offense. And we just got to hope we can put something together quick and, get the ball moving quick. And Coach John McGehee for USC once said it pretty well. He said, we didn't tackle well today, but we really made up for it by not blocking either. So you don't want to be in a situation like that. But the Dumas Bobcats are going to have to really saddle up. They got a 30-8 deficit. We got 2 quarters, and we are just about underway here, third quarter action. And we're glad you're sticking with us. So we await the kickoffs. Kickoffs brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. And the kickoff is going to be short, bobbled at the 34 and just dropped there. And that wasn't the spark we needed, but we did cover the football. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 31-yard line. And we're underway here in the third quarter. So a first down and 10. Man, I love these football quotes, man. And Newt Rockney said, I found that praying works better when you got big kids on the football team.
Yes, they do.
So it is first down and 10 now for the Cats. We're underway here in the third quarter, and we got to saddle up and get in the passing lane here. And quite frankly, that is a literal comment. Quarterback's going to hand off out of the backfield, and
nothing's there.
Boy, more of the same. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a yard back at the 30-yard line, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11, and the clock's running, and no gain on the play. And I don't know, do you have our totals on offense thus far?
No, sir.
You didn't mess with any stats so far. So he is going to get the line of scrimmage. He is going to lose a yard.
We've got too many yellow hats turning around and watching instead of doing their jobs.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for the Dumas Bobcats from the 30-yard line. Just underway, 3rd quarter action. Kyle Young takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw, and he is going to throw incomplete. And that was dropped by Chasen Gordon. And right now it looks like the lethargy is just hanging with the Bobcats. And not a pep on that attempt there. And it's going to be a quick 3rd down and 11 for Dumas from the 30. Huge 3rd down here. You just basically, to stay in this football game, you got to get this first down.
The Owls are playing sky high.
They are on it, and there's an offsides. So we're going to get 5 of it back. So we're going to get a 5-yard penalty. McGehee is offside, so it's going to move the ball up to the 35-yard line. We're going to repeat 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down and 6, and much more manageable. So they're going to step this ball off. They're going to march it up to the 36-yard. Whoa, that's a 4-yard penalty there. It's got to go to the 36. There you go. Good job. 5-yard penalty.
I think he's thinking every step he takes is a yard. It's about no.
He got it up there, so it is going to be 3rd down now. A little more manageable of about 6 or 7 yards for the Dumas Bobcats. Kyle Young gets the snap. He drops back looking to throw. He's going to throw deep. And he's got a receiver, and it is going to be dropped.
Yeah, and he got
behind him. He was wide open, and it's going to be dropped at the 30.
I always wonder why DBs, throw signals or I did this when the guy gets by him and then the receiver just drops the ball.
Yeah. Just
there's nothing you did.
Absolutely,
you
dropped
got burned.
Football.
Yes.
You're toast.
Wow. Dumas just don't drop passes like that.
Yeah.
You're the 9th game of the season. You don't drop passes like that in the 9th game of the season and win championships. Can't happen. So the Bobcats are going to go 3 and out. Well, 4 and out. Well, yeah, 3 and out, even with the penalty, and we're going to have to punt the football away.
Good punt.
Kilgore's going to put a foot in it, but it will be returned from
he
the
pushed
30.
in the back.
No call because there's no official there to call.
He is going to be hit at the 35
Yeah,
yard
he
line.
is running from over here. I'm saying he's not even in position.
No, they're not close to being in position.
So it is going to be 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line as the Bobcats could not capitalize. Had a receiver wide open, a well-thrown ball, a well-executed route, and dropped the football. That would have been 6.
Yes.
And but coulda, shoulda, woulda. And we're here we go now with 10:54. McGee's got the ball. 30-8 lead to boot. So we're going to see McGehee probably slow this game down just a little bit and just try to get first downs. They've not had much trouble doing that tonight. Quarterback's going to take the snap, and he is going to fight. Not much doing. Pretty good defense there. Gets about a yard. Moves the ball up over the 35 near the 36-yard line.
Down.
We've got a defensive player down for the Bobcats. Slow to get up.
Jordan Kinney.
Jordan Kinney's up under his own power. I don't know if he was down long enough to have to set out a play.
That's our leading tackler for the season.
But he doesn't look to be limping, so maybe he just got the breath knocked out of him. We need to keep those legs and those ankles strong. And it looks like he's okay there. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 9 for the McGehee Owls, and they are milking that clock. I'm telling you, no hurry at all here to snap this football.
I figure they'll probably snap the ball with maybe 5 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, quarterback sitting there.
Quarterback is going to take the snap, and he's going to hand up straight up the middle, and a pretty good stop there. He's going to gain the ball up near the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 now for McGehee.
Yeah, if they don't pass the ball right here, I'm looking for that old counter to number 5.
3rd down and 5 for the McGehee Owls. The ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. 9:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter. McGehee on top 30-8. Ball's at the 40-yard line of McGehee. And be sure to tell everybody that we play Thursday night, not Friday. Don't forget that. We play next Thursday night. Quarterback looks things over, lets his snap clock get down to 3, takes the snap.
And they come back right.
And he's going to try to run, and he's going to be all gathered up and hauled down at the 40 at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 5 for McGehee. So pretty good defensive stand there. We're stopping the run, but now we've got to catch one of those long balls.
Yeah, good. I'm glad they went right because number 5 runs it harder.
So
to the left.
Yep.
You know, the Norman kid, he's run harder than Levin.
Right now we see the offense on the football field. Do I see a punter? I do see a punter. And so they're looking to punt the football away to the Dumas Bobcats. They're trying to get all their personnel on the football field. Still has 13 seconds left to go on the snap clock. And the punt's going to be a high punt, and that's one you just get out of the way and let it drop, and it did not roll much. So the Bobcats going to have a 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line.
Yep, just like we starting back over after half.
Yep. Now we wasted a series. You may can waste one. I don't know that we can waste 2 series and get out of this football game with a win, trailing 30-8. So we can't waste another series.
Nope. We've got to score on this series.
I just see, because we're already down to 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. So I think we've got to put something together here and get some points on the board. You can get back in this football game. There's no doubt about it. But, boy, it's an uphill climb. 1st down and 10 for the Cats. And good defensive stand there for Dumas. See Rashad Moore in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap.
Quick pass.
It's going to be complete this time over the right side.
He's spinning, and, man, there's nothing really
going to get about 3, maybe 4. We'll see where they get him spotted, but a short gain on the play. But at least they made a catch and moved the ball forward. So it's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 now for the Dumas Bobcats. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Clock runs here in the 3rd quarter.
I have to say, all throughout the year, we've got pretty good little gainage sometimes on that play. That play hasn't done nothing tonight. They're ready.
No, they've read it and moving toward it.
So it's going to be 2nd down and long for the Cats. Well, a manageable 6, actually. Quarterback's going to throw a screen pass complete to number 7, near sideline, drops the shoulder, and he is going to fall near the 38-yard line. And it's going to bring up, see where they're going to spot him. It's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the 1st down. And they're going to spot him at the –
They just called a personal foul face mask on Dumas.
Oh, wow.
A face mask against the offense. So that's going to back the Cats up. That kind of stuff right there. We saw it last week. We had a 45-yard – first time I've ever seen that, a 45-yard penalty or 3 15-yard penalties assessed. Mm-hmm. And now we've got a 15-yard penalty at one of the most inopportune times you could have one.
Right.
And that's going to back us up and put us in a really big hole now.
Score update. Palestine Wheatley 19, Drew Central 14.
So it is going
ball game over there.
Yep, it's going to be 2nd down and long for the Cats.
They're just going to run it?
Quarterback's just going to run it. Yeah. Nothing doing there. Kent Brown's going to go down after a gain of a couple up across the 25 to the 27. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So the line to gain is going to be the 39-yard line. And the Bobcats have the football on the 27. So it is 3rd down and long for the Dumas Bobcats. Trip split to the right side of the field. Quarterback drops back looking to throw, and he's going to throw into coverage, but he's going to break a tackle over the right sideline. That's Kilgore, and he is going to get the 1st down as he crosses the 45. So Kilgore's going to get the 1st down.
That was a big first down.
That was a huge first down for the Cats. We're down under 7 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. No scoring here yet in the 3rd quarter. Remains 30-8 in favor of McGehee, but that was a big gain there up across the 45 to the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Dumas. So a 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. Quarterback drops back once again, look to throw, and he is going to throw.
Oh, man.
And it is going to be incomplete. And
scared me. I thought he had picked it.
Man, I thought he threw a pick as well. But it's going to fall incomplete, stops the clock. 6:41 left to go here in the third quarter.
Fordyce has woken up over there, and it's now 20-6 Fordyce.
Yeah, they've come alive. The ball spotted at the 47-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats, and the Cats have a second down and 10. 6:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Handoff this time in the backfield, and just all dressed up and nowhere to go. Gains about a yard, moves the ball up near the 48. That's it, and it's going to bring up a third down and long for the Cats. So Kent Brown on the carry, not much doing there, and it's third down and long. Now you have to wonder, we're nearing the 6-minute mark. When in this football game does any spot on the field become 4-down territory? Is it going to be this series or will it be the next?
Yeah, and that clock is ticking.
Yeah, that clock is running. Time is burning off of that clock. I feel like we are now in the situation where we got to be in 4-down territory near the 50-yard line. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw, and it's going to be complete at the 40, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. Good catch there by the freshman. That is number 1, Chasen Gordon. And if old Gordon ever made a catch, that's the one to make right there, is that's going to get us a little breathing room and a fresh set of downs across the 40 to the 39-yard line with just under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. So, and if they start running the ball, burning this clock is not going to take long.
Even with this offense, their offense, even without getting a first down, they can burn 2 to 3 minutes.
Absolutely. So I won't have to sit down in this game. I'm just going to stand up. Quarterback's going to throw.
Oh, boy.
And, boy, wide open, and it just did not make the throw and catch.
You wonder, is the ball is it getting a little
We've
wet?
seen a lot of that tonight.
I don't know.
But I know they practice with a wet ball. He's got to get it out of his head that the ball's wet. He's got to. I got to throw the football.
You really got to, man. We're incomplete stop the clock, but man, that time is getting low.
5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Bobcats second down and 10. Ball's at the 39-yard line of McGehee. Young takes a snap, screen pass, and drops it. So the Bobcats just cannot catch the ball tonight.
He kind of lazy throw out there, which gave those red jerseys plenty of time to react and break on the football.
Kent Brown looks a little heated out there from the pass.
Yeah, he's wanting to pass to him quicker, I think, the way he was looking. But that's going to bring up a third down and 10 for the Cats. No doubt this is 4-down territory for 2 reasons. We're across the 50, but we're down to the 5.5-minute mark in the third quarter. So we have to score. Empty backfield for Young. He's got receivers everywhere. Rolls to his right, 1-step drop, throws, and it is going to be
incomplete.
It's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 4th down and 10. So,
and our receiver fell down, and their guy fell down and almost intercepted the ball as he was falling.
All right, let me see if I can come up with any good quotes to cover this 4th down. We'll just hold off because we have to get a first down here.
DC up 20-19.
Wow.
Who's that?
Drew Central's up.
Drew Central
20-19 on PW.
DC's up on top of PW. I like
20-19.
Quarterback.
Oh, and
he's going to scramble, and he is going to just be dropped for a loss. And that was a disastrous play there. You got to throw that ball away.
Right. And there's 6:15 left in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Throw that ball there up for grabs like a Hail Mary. Just hope that one of our guys.
He had Kent Brown down here. With the nearest owl was about 10 yards away from him.
Right.
Well, it's man. We're giving them now. Think about how much time has been burned in the third quarter with no scoring, but that is beneficial. Even that to the McGehee Owls. First down and 10 now for McGehee, and quarterback rolls to his right.
Get that edge,
and he is going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete.
Good coverage by Marcus Kilgore.
So Kilgore was there on the coverage. And you see a player like Marcus Kilgore, and that kid just don't have any quit in him.
No,
it wasn't wired into him to quit. So he is still playing.
Yeah, that's a great kid.
As hard as he can play.
Great kid. Hey, he plays 100 miles an hour. Been coaching him. He's been with me 3 years. He hustles every day. He brings it every day.
Incomplete. Ball's at the 44-yard line. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the third, and it is 2nd down and 10 for McGehee. 2nd down and 10. No wideouts this time. One motion man.
Quarterback follow.
And they're going to
quarterback follow, and he comes out of there.
And he's in the secondary. He's got one man to beat.
And he's gone.
And that's going to.
And we're just stopping.
Yeah.
Man. Wow. We gotta keep running, man.
I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with our kids tonight. They've just given up on this game, and that's big right there.
Yeah, that is.
That's going to seal the deal, no doubt.
Yeah, I want you to at least run hard as you can until he at least crosses the goal line.
Yep. That's right. That's right. And you get beat, but at least go down swinging.
Right.
It's like the bird that swallowed the frog, and the frog's got the bird by the throat. He's fighting till the end.
Yeah,
hang on, man.
And you don't want this after, going down to Fordyce and losing, and then you come back, there's that crossing play again. But he threw it to the other one.
Yep. But McGee's feeling it now. They're making no mistakes.
Right.
They've got the momentum. They've got that feeling that they cannot lose this game tonight. So it's 38. It's a 30-point ball game. And something that we have not said this year about the Bobcats, one more touchdown, and this game's over in 15, 17 minutes.
Yeah. And the thing you gotta think about now, still 4:50 left in the third. We still got a whole nother quarter to go. You got to keep playing and don't quit. Right. And even if you can't come back, you got to build some momentum for next week, because this could be monumental. Coming off a loss to Fordyce, a loss to McGehee, and you're facing Drew Central maybe for second place.
That's right.
Yeah, well, or you're fighting for fourth or fifth instead of second or third.
And you don't. And I've showed you those games. You don't want third, fourth, or fifth seed. Those are oof.
So with 2 losses in a row, do we even have a shot at second place?
We still
have a shot, but it would take a whole lot of help from a lot of other people.
Yeah, but if we lose, I think if we mess around and lose this and DC wins tonight, Drew Central and Dumas will be playing for second.
Wow.
Next week.
No, third.
Third? Wow. I thought Drew Central already has 3 losses.
Yeah.
McGehee
only has 2, so that would be us and them at 2 losses.
Oh, okay. But McGehee, I guess I was looking at McGehee because they still got to play Fordyce.
Right.
That's my mind frame on that one.
Right.
But stranger things that happen.
Still,
because who would have thought McGehee gets 38?
You have
450.
Oh, I'm telling you, you've got to stick around to the end of the regular season, and that's only a game and a half away. And we still don't know what's going on.
Oh my man, this is a race.
But this is a tough football game. It's a hard pill to swallow. Not because McGee's beating us, but we're not helping ourselves. And McGee's playing some of their best football tonight, and we're playing some of our worst football. That's a bad combo. The return man's going to get the ball up near midfield. Now he's going to break one to the right side. I believe that's against Brown.
And that's Rashad
Moore.
Moore.
That's Moore.
Rashad Moore.
Yeah,
he's running hard.
So Moore's going to move the ball across the 40 to the 39-yard line of McGehee. 4:38 left to go in the third quarter. Now let's see if the Bobcats can punch one in 38 seconds. Try to save a little time on the clock. And
hey, other than those games lately, other than since we played Monticello and Hamburg, man, no defense has done us like this all year.
Nope.
All year.
We even did better against Fordyce.
So the quarterback empties the backfield, looks things over. And now he's going to look to the sideline. Wide out on the left side of the field is the freshman, number 1. And that is Gordon. Young takes a snap. He throws complete to Gordon.
Right there.
And they're right there.
There's the same flag. There's the same flag for throwing him.
But
there's the same flag. And look at Lovelady them over there. That's the same flag for picking him up slamming. That's the same flag.
There's going to be no penalty on the play. And, man, we're going to see that time Chase Gordon was a little bit slow to get up.
Yeah, he's a little gimpy. And he the way he's moving, you hope he ain't,
Yep, he took a lick there, and there's no flag on the play. He's going to be dropped for a loss. And McGehee,
man, he's a little gimpy, man.
McGee's just playing lights out football right now. And
I think that you got to call the flag. You called a flag on us earlier for slamming their player, and then they slam my guy.
But you see who the coaches are in the official's ear when it should, get a purple shirt or two over there in that conversation and see what changes.
Yeah, and an update on that, Drew Central still 20-19, 4 minutes left, Drew Central's ball.
Man.
Wow. So, it.
So Drew Central's ahead by a point.
By a point with 4 minutes left in the ball. And if they could, as what you say, sustain the drive and pick up a couple first downs, you could say ball game.
Yep. So it is going to be a second down and about 13 for the Dumas Bobcats, back to the 42-yard line with 4:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Empty backfield once again for Young. As one step drop, and he is going to throw over the middle to Kilgore complete. That should be good enough for a first down.
No, that's going to make it
I can't see the
third down and
Oh, yeah, it's going to be third down and 6. I cannot see for the life of me
the track and the
same color
chains
almost.
are the same color.
I see the chains now, so it's going to be third down and long for the Cats.
Score update, Drew Central 28-19, 3:32 left.
Hey.
That's probably your ball game.
Young drops back, throws long. It is complete over on the far sideline.
That'll be a first down.
And that's going to get us a first down. So it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Cats.
And, we really had to start throwing it a little bit, even in with the time also, because, man, they've almost completely taken our running game away.
Yep, the running game has been non-existent for the Cats.
Those big young guys, those freshmen, big hog mollies inside, man, they taking up space, man.
Trips to the left. Quarterback's taking a lot of time to get this football snapped, as we don't have that luxury. And Young is going to throw, and it is going to. There's the flag. So there's going to be a flag. So I believe Kilgore caught the ball anyway.
They still caught it.
So, but there, and that's one of those spot fouls. So that's going to move the ball. It's going to be.
It'll be 15 yards.
Yeah.
It should be first and goal.
So we'll see where they get it spotted, and they have not moved the. I'm waiting to see. So they are going to call them. Yep, they're going to there. Now they're going to mark it off a little bit.
And put us around the 8 or 9 yard line.
So we're going to
9 yard line. First and goal from the 9.
So it is a first down and goal from the 9 yard line with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cats desperately need to score in this quarter or right here in this series before we get into the fourth quarter. It's imperative that we score.
We saw these guys huddle up at Barton a bunch. They need to quit huddling and just start calling the ball game.
Yeah, just play. Let's get the ball game going, keep it going, keep the momentum going for Dumas now because we moved the ball. Now they're moving the ball back. So they're going to move this ball all the way back to the 17-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
So the 16. So the Bobcats now are going to have the football at the 16-yard line. And I don't see anybody on the purple sideline questioning that. So I guess that is
I don't think it would do any good to question.
Oh, yeah. It'll make you feel so much better.
I'm talking about those brain cells.
It'll make you feel so much better. Quarterback rolls to his right just a little bit. He's going to throw.
He slips, and there is an
interception. He's going to throw a pick in the end zone.
Yeah. They said no.
No, he said he was out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Wow. That was a break there for the Cats.
That's a big break for the Cats.
Man, because it definitely was picked off, but he had a foot out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a second down and goal from, second down and 10. And Does stop the clock with 2:32 left to go in the third quarter. It gives Young a little time to take his time to get this play set up. Does have one running back. That's going to be number 3. Now there's going to be a 5-yard offside penalty against the McGehee Owls.
No, yep.
So we're going to get 5 yards there.
Maybe.
So we'll let them get this 5 yards marked
It ought
off.
to go down to the 10.
And we're going to repeat second down.
And it's just short of the 10-yard line.
So we're going to repeat second down. It's going to be second down and 5 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Kyle Young has one running back, flanking him to his left. And he is going to get the handoff, and they have just smothered that. And Kent Brown is going to be stopped for no gain, and the clock's going to run. We're down to 2:20. So Kyle Young looks to the sideline to get the play in. And the time is just pouring off of that clock. We're going to be down under 2 minutes before he snaps the football. And we are still awaiting the snap. Now Young snaps the ball, throws into the end zone, touchdown. Dumas Bobcats. So a big throw and catch there and a big touchdown for the Cats. So that was complete. I believe that's Gordon back in the football game. And so the Bobcats are going to put 6 more on the board there as we await the 2-point conversion. So the Bobcats will await the 2-point conversion, or will attempt the 2-point conversion. Try to pull this game 38-14 now, trying to make it 38-16, a little more respectable. And now the Bobcats are going to call a timeout on the 2-point conversion. So they're going to stop the clock with 1:50. We'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business? Bed bugs hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of Southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
So the Bobcats call a timeout on the 2-point conversion attempt. They come to the line now. So the quarterback's going to split trips to the left side of the field. One running back, no wide out on the right side.
That's more in the backfield.
Yep, Moore's in the backfield. Now one man goes into motion. That's number 1. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw, and it is going to be good. 2-point conversion is good. So with 1:50, the Bobcats have put 16 points on the board, 38-16 now in favor of McGehee. So we prepare to kick the football back away to McGehee. Now you just got to make a stop quick.
Got to make a stop
You need
quick.
a turnover. A turnover would be something huge here, and we got to make something big happen, and we need to make it happen quick. But at least we got some more points on the board, and we have proven that we can actually score. And those were a couple of really good-looking throws and catches.
And that broke a 38-0 streak by the Owls.
Yeah, 30
We
unanswered.
scored the first touchdown, and they scored 38 unanswered.
Yeah.
So we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff here with 1:50 left to go in the third quarter.
Here's another score update. Drew Central 28. Palestine Wheatley 26 with 1:30 left.
Wow.
Onside kick awaiting.
And there's an onside kick by Dumas, and they're going to recover it at the 49-yard line. First down and 10, McGehee.
And then you have Barton is up 32-20.
At Lake
10:39 left in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Good gracious.
I'm telling you, this conference is
Yep, no kidding. It's hard. You can't just sit down and figure it out. You got to Get the calculator.
Most years you've got 3 teams that separate themselves from everybody else, and this year everybody wanted to hang out together.
That's right. No doubt about it, and that is what has happened. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter of this football game. The ball spotted at the 49, first down and 10 for McGehee.
And Fordyce beat Rising 20-14.
Wow, that is just, you just never know. Well, they're going to get it to the outside, crosses midfield, runs it to the 49-yard line. And it's going to be a second down and short. So second down and short. I believe that was Cheney on the carry for the McGehee Owls. And it's going to be, well, actually second down. It wasn't as much of a gain as I thought. It's going to be about a 2nd and 7 for McGehee. We're down nearing the 1 minute mark here to go in the third quarter. The only scoring in the third has been by Dumas. They scored 8. But McGee's well in charge and in control of this football game with a 38-16 lead. Motion man for the Owls. Handoff right up the right side, and he is going to fall to the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down.
DC recovers their own side kick. So unless something drastic happens, they're probably going to run the timeout.
So that is ramifications for Dumas next week. We got to beat them, man.
Yeah, I got scored. Coaches just text me out the blue because they want to know our score.
Yeah, no.
And then one of them say, "What's the?" Then Barton asked me, "What's DC score?" So it's moved. It's all over the place here.
Shakers and movers tonight. Third down and 4 for McGehee. Everybody's in tight. No wideouts. And that little misdirection into the backfield is going to get the first down across the 40 to the 37-yard line. It's going to stop the clock to move the chains with 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Well, they're going to move the chains, first down and 10 for McGehee. So McGehee is going to be content to run the quarter out. And after 3 quarters, it is the McGehee Owls 38, the Dumas Bobcats 16. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back with fourth and final quarter action after these words.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
People of the Delta have trusted DePaul Community Health Centers to provide excellent, compassionate care for more than 30 years. DePaul gives children and adults access to high-quality medical care while addressing the overall well-being of each patient. The health center also offers specialties such as behavioral and women's health services and a wellness center where patients can enhance their fitness journey. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for an appointment to address all of your medical needs. 870-382-3080. That's 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
Welcome to fourth quarter action here in McGehee, Arkansas, as the McGehee Owls hold a 38-16 fourth quarter lead, and they have the football. McGehee, the Warren Lumberjacks win their football game 58-34. Thanks to Michelle Johnson for that update there. Warren doing what Warren does a lot.
Score a lot of points.
Yep.
Right. I'd hate to draw them in the playoffs. That's a tough 3 seed right there.
Yes, it is. First down and 10. And we've got a whistle and stoppage of play here. It's going to be a false start against McGehee.
What was that Barton score, Barton Lake Village?
It was 32-20, but they might be threatening to score again.
So there's going to be a penalty, 5 yards against the McGehee Owls. False start. It's going to back the ball up to the 43-yard line of Dumas. They got good field position after an onside kick that McGehee was able to recover. And so they've got a short field to work with, but they've got 12 minutes on that clock, and that's all they're worried about now, I think, is
just running that
just
clock.
running that clock.
DC 35-26 with 1:09 left. They scored again.
Now we've got stoppage of play once again. Timeout called by the McGehee Owls. So they've had a 5-yard penalty. Now they've burned a timeout. And we've still got 12 minutes to go on the clock. So no time has been ran off the clock. And I know one thing after this football game on this beautiful Halloween night, I'm going to the Sonic, man. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat, and I'll be ready to go find something.
That bowl of chili I had at 5-something is gone.
Yeah, I know it. I don't eat before game very often, but I may break that little tradition and start picking out. We may have to meet up somewhere if we get on the road. And
yeah.
Well, y'all can't. Y'all driving the buses.
Yeah, they got us. That you never know when we might we show up. McGraw's always gonna get here earlier.
I'll get there first.
And y'all know I'm going to be there because that's just the way I roll. I got to be early, man. I got to know that everything is set up.
My cheerleaders dance. They're gonna get there about 30 minutes before. That's kind of their thing.
Those long trips, we stop somewhere and eat, do a walkthrough.
Yeah.
We leave early and get there early.
First down and 15 now after the 5-yard penalty. One man goes into motion. Quarterback drops back into the pocket, and he is flushed and going to go down for a loss of about a yard. So good stop there by the Bobcats. Going to bring up a second down for the McGehee Owls. Just underway, fourth quarter action. McGehee on top, 38-16. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful Saturday in the Mississippi Alluvial Plain area.
Yes,
did I say that right?
You did.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
AKA
you.
the Delta.
The history teacher in me has done something this year.
I've learned, baby. I'm telling you. And but a big game up on the hill in the Boston Mountain area.
Somebody's got to win a conference game tomorrow.
Somebody's that's right. Somebody's going to come out with their first conference win tomorrow. And quarterback takes a snap, hands off right over left tackle, and he is going to get a big game.
He's going to get the first. Looks like.
No,
but they're going to be well short after
the penalty.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one.
I'm glad. I'm telling you, those things are hard to see.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one.
I have struggled all night seeing the change.
Yeah. I'm way off. And DC wins 35-26 over Pico.
35-26.
So that moves them to 3-3. And next week we will be playing.
Yeah.
For either third or fourth.
And you don't want that.
So we won't be playing for second next week.
But there's still a slim possibility that we
can
McGehee
is
second.
if we win, will be second.
If we win and McGehee loses, we'd be 5-2, they'd be 4-3, and
you got to make that tackle.
So we've got to win the game next week.
We've got to win next week.
Yeah, right now after the night and it all plays out, McGehee goes to doesn't McGehee go to second?
McGehee
goes to second
well,
because
we're tied for second with McGehee, but they've got us on the head-to-head.
Right.
But if they lose and we win, we will be the 2, they will be the 3.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. And McGee's got a tough game too.
It's simple.
Oh
just
yeah.
win.
Oh yeah. Just win. Win your game, and the rest will shake out.
Of course, if we win and McGehee wins, there's a 3-way tie. Then it comes down to points, and we're probably going to be the low man out because.
Right. Yeah. So who knows where we're going to be in the playoffs in a week or so.
Yeah, Barton's up 32-20 with 5:50 left.
Quarterback takes a snap. Hands off over the right side, not much doing there. It goes down after maybe a gain of a yard or so. So I was going to ask a question, got it caught up in this play, forgot my question, so maybe it'll pop back in my brain. But it was an important question.
I understand those. I get those all the time.
You know what's been shocking unless I've looked over it? Man, McGehee hasn't ran that counter with the 5.
They have not.
They've been kept going number 11,
right.
5, and that was the one of the most dangerous plays for them.
And we're going to see
we'll
on this Halloween if you conjure that play up soon.
I hope I didn't, but I was just saying they had ran it.
Quarterback splits one receiver wide to the right. And now there's going to be a flag, and it's going to be a false start against McGehee. They've had quite a few of those tonight.
Number 11 flinched.
So that's going to back McGehee up 5, stops the clock, 9:35 to go here in the football game tonight in McGehee. And for the life of me, I cannot remember my question, and it was very, very important. Probably a life-changing answer was coming, probably something that would have changed my whole outlook on life, and I forgot the question. So I'm just going to keep living my same life.
Talking about the situation where if McGehee wins next week, we win next week, it's a 3-way tie for the conference. Then it comes down to points. Right now, as it looks, Fordyce 58 points, McGehee 33 points, and we would be at 26 points. And it's the low man out is the third, then it's head-to-head between the two. That would make McGehee the –
Oh, you can't let him get – oh, that's just too easy.
That's waggle.
Flag, holding.
And it's coming back.
Man, I thought I set some on fire back there with the heater. Yeah, that's going to come back on a holding penalty. So it's going to stop the clock, 9:26 to go in the fourth quarter, 38-16 in favor of McGehee.
And that was my favorite play when I was down here, waggle.
The waggle.
You send 3 of them out to an area, and only 2 of them can be covered, and it's never good.
So it's going to be second down and probably about 14. Well, they haven't moved the ball marker. That's what I was wondering. The ball and the ball marker wasn't matching.
Second 8.
That's going to be second 9. All right, let's just. There we go, second 9.
Second 9.
I didn't know if he was going to get stopped. So second down and 9 now for McGehee. And, you know, the clock stopped 9:26, so McGehee may just be taking a breather. No real urgency here for McGehee at all.
You know, with a 22-point lead, you don't have to get into a hurry.
Yeah, you just want to get out there and keep the chains moving. They've done that well. They are going to split a receiver to the right side, one to the left as well. Don't look for them to throw. But they have some young men. One man goes into motion. The quarterback's going to keep, and he is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So maybe a gain of a yard. Look, you know, it's a little different. We get used to watching football out of the spread, and our quarterback works out of the shotgun, so he'll get a 2-yard gain, and still it's a 3-yard,
right.
3-yard loss or whatever. But when you're working under center, it's, you know, you're going to get a yard. Yeah, you're going to get a yard.
And the down marker has not changed. I guess they replayed the down, so now it's second down and 9.
Yeah, I think it's second down and 9 now for McGehee. So second down and 9. Quarterback rolls to his right, looking to throw, and he's going to throw a screen complete. And he is going to dive
short.
And he's going to be a little short of the first down.
That's going to be a first and goal.
But they're going to spot him inside the 5. It's going to be around the 4-yard line, first and goal for McGehee. So, man, it's just been all McGehee tonight, and they have played lights out here at home against this Dumas Bobcat team that I know McGehee felt like, even the fans, they're going to win this game, but I really think that they felt like Dumas was going to put up a whole lot more points.
Right.
Than 2 touchdowns.
A lot closer than the score is now.
So McGee's got an opportunity right here to definitely put this football game away as they have a first down, and they're going to waltz into the end zone touchdown. With 8:30 left to go in the contest. And McGehee don't have to worry about a win here tonight because they're going to win this game going away over the Dumas Bobcats. 44-16, awaiting the 2-point conversion attempt. I don't think we've given up 44 points this year, but once, maybe to Hamburg.
Hamburg, who's averaging 59 points a game, and we held them to 3 points under what they're averaging.
But tonight it's been all McGehee. I mean, they came in with a solid game plan. The Bobcats came in real, it's kind of like a pall hanging over the team. Just not playing aggressive football, not playing clean football either. And McGehee having one of their best games of the year, and that's how you make a team pay. And so the McGehee Owls are going to make the Bobcats pay. They still got 8 minutes, 29 seconds left to go. And so I believe the two-point conversion fails. So it is 44-16 with 8:29 left to go here in the contest as we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff back to the Bobcats once again. It must be cold outside because it's getting a little cool here in the press box.
It's getting cool here.
Wow, what a football game here. And the Bobcats will finish up regular season play next week, next Thursday night, as we host the
dangerous
Drew Central Pirates,
who are 3-3 in conference, 4-5 overall.
Wow. So that's.
And we would need our 13-point. We need a 13-point, and hopefully McGehee only beats Fordyce by 1.
There you go. Beat them by 1. Yeah. Well, McGee's going to beat the Bobcats tonight by way more than 1 point. So now the Dumas Bobcats got to get some points on the board. And that is number 1 on the return. And he's going to move the ball over the 40 up near the 41, 42-yard line. The Bobcats will have a first down and 10. So first down and 10 for the Cats with 8:23. It's pretty much elementary here. You're fighting now to get some points on the board and see if you can score on another drive. So first down and 10 now for Dumas. The Bobcats come to the line. Kyle Young brings his team out, splits 2 trips to the right, to the left, 1 receiver to the right side of the field.
Oh, Lord.
So I know one thing this weekend, remind everybody, doesn't time fall back to regular time Saturday, Sunday morning, 2 a.m.? I believe that is correct.
Don't give me the line.
Think that's correct. Could not be correct, but I think that's right. And I know it's coming up soon. We go back to regular time. Young has an empty backfield. 8:23. First down and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 42-yard line of Dumas. Young looks to throw, and that is batted down, but still caught by number 2. Yep. And he's going to fight across the 45 and moves the ball up near the 47-yard line on a broken play that was almost picked off.
Yeah, he ran over somebody.
Yes, he did. So that's going to be a pretty good gain there for the Cats. It's going to bring up a second down and 4, gain of 6 for Dumas. Now you got to feel some urgency. You got to get up on the ball, get it snapped. And audible into the line, that kills me when you're in this kind of situation.
And the time is eating. We're losing 10 seconds per possession.
You got to snap the ball. Quarterback now. Young drops back. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his right, and he's going to throw complete to Kilgore near the 40-yard line. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah,
he's going to be down at the 41.
Get down, Kilgore.
So now there's going to be a late flag on the play. This is going to be a dead ball. 15 yards is going against somebody, as this was after the whistle. Now we're just going to see who's more chippy and who's going to pay for it, because somebody's going to get a 15-yard penalty against them.
It's going against the Owls.
It is going to be a 15-yard penalty against the McGehee Owls. So Bobcats going to get good field position there on the penalty. And I'm more impressed that we stayed out of whatever was going on to get that penalty, because usually they catch the second person.
Yeah.
So
that's probably what happened.
Yep, and that very well may be true. But I really didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Talking, but the white hat ain't even paying attention.
So that's going to move the ball across the 30 to the 29-yard line. First down and 10. 7:18. Clock is running. Young is going deep. Has a receiver, Kilgore, and he overthrows him
behind him again. And he's cramping up. 7 cramps and falls, collapses in the end zone.
And Young just overthrows him, and he has had a lot of overthrown balls tonight.
Yeah, he cramped up.
So they're going to have a injury timeout in the end zone as one of the McGehee Owls players is cramped up, stops the clock with 7:08 left to go in the contest. 44-16 is the score at the moment. And giving up 44 points is just amazing that we did that. And our offense, a couple of touchdowns is about all we've been able to muster up. And it's just been a
needs to walk him backwards with that cramp.
It's just been a really
he just got him straight up.
Slow played game by the Bobcats. So it's going to be second down for Dumas. Second down and 10. Ball's at the 29-yard line of the McGehee Owls. Now the quarterback brings his team to the line. Young empties the backfield. Couple of receivers to the left side of the field. Young drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw complete at the 20. And that is going to be complete. That's going to be Jackson on the reception for the Dumas Bobcats. We still got to be thinking of a player of the game for the Bobcats tonight.
I'm telling you, there's one player on the field that Marcus Kilgore has went.
I mean, we talked about it early too. There's no quit in that young man. He's going to stay out there and play his heart out, and he has done that thus far. Young, empty backfield, trips to the left. Screen pass complete over the left side. Breaks a tackle, gets into the secondary. Little foot race there. Breaks another tackle. The Bobcats are going to get close. They're into the end zone. Touchdown. Do they signal it? Yep, touchdown. Kent Brown's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. We await once again the 2-point conversion here for the Bobcats. We could pull within 20 with a 2-point conversion, and that's a little more respectable anyway.
Yeah.
But we await the 2-point conversion attempt by the Dumas Bobcats. Empty backfield once again for Young. And the blitz is coming, but he is going to throw incomplete.
Little whip route.
And 2-point conversion is going to fail. 6:20 left to go in the contest. McGehee 44, Dumas 22. Let's step aside for 30 seconds.
Red River Ford Toyota is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in Arkansas. They also have those great Ford trucks and SUVs. Visit Red River at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn. Call them at 870-238-7770 or visit them online at redriverfordtoyota.com. You can even do everything online and they'll deliver your vehicle to you. And with many makes and models on their pre-owned lot, you're sure to find the vehicle that fits your needs. Red River Ford Toyota, 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn, Arkansas.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action as Bobcats get on the scoreboard once again. 2-point conversion fails, and they're going to kick an onside kick that went 7 yards. So
the Owls will have great field position.
So we're going to give McGehee great field position again. And I'm thinking you're trailing by 22 points, 6 minutes and some change left in the game. I'm kicking the ball deep now and just trying to get out of this football game without assisting McGehee to beat you worse.
Right.
And I feel like that onside kick, if it's successful, but otherwise you're just giving them an opportunity now. They got a really short field. So they move the ball well enough, but they've got a really short field now. They've only got to move the ball 43 yards for a touchdown, as they're going to have a first down and 10 at the Bobcat 43-yard line. So, I know what I was going to tell you. And I got to call a play.
I'll call a play.
Quarterback is going to hand off, and he is going to break a tackle. I couldn't see the number.
Dive.
And it's going to fullback dive down to the 41-yard line. I was going to tell you the Razorback, and I told you it's life-changing.
Right.
But the Razorback game tomorrow, it'll be the first Razorback football game for my little grandson. He's excited about going, and I'm not getting to go with him, but that's okay. He's excited. He's ready to go.
My daughter and her friends that live up there are going to the game tomorrow also.
So he's going to get to root the Hogs on to hopefully a conference win tomorrow in Fayetteville. Second down and about 3 for McGehee.
And they're just running dive.
Yeah, they're just going to run the dive plate.
He's trying to run this clock.
You know, he's got to run 5.5 minutes off, and he just needs to get a first down here and there. And we're going to see where they spot the football. But it looks like they are moving the chains first down and 10. And when you're doing that, it's elementary. You know, Bobcats can't stop them. And it's a fresh set of downs. And with 4 downs, they can burn.
Oh, they can burn 2 minutes.
Yeah, a couple minutes easy. So,
and I'm sure they're going to snap the ball with less than a couple of seconds left on the clock.
We are inside the 5-minute mark. We'll have a shortened version of the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services postgame show tonight after this game. And boy, you talking about getting into the secondary again, still on his feet. And finally stopped down around the 24-yard line. Stovall finally gets him down, but boy, some damage was done there. And that's that onside kicking stuff. It's giving them such a short field.
McGehee, other than one drive, has had a short field all night long.
Yep.
And like I said, if you do the stats, the closer you get the ball to the goal line to start, the higher percentage of your chance of scoring.
Absolutely. Well, they're looking good right here. We're nearing the 4-minute mark. The ball spotted at the 24-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. Twins are going to split to the right side of the field. Don't expect them to throw, but who knows? A motion man to the right. And they're going to run right over the left side.
That's just a little trap dive.
He's going to gain, about 3, 4, 5 yards. Boy, what a gain. He's going to gain up near 6 yards. So it's going to run up a second down and 4. 3:49 clock runs. If you're a Dumas fan, the clock cannot run fast enough.
Yeah, because we don't need them adding to their score.
Yeah, that's going to be a bad deal. You know, 50 or 52 looks a lot worse than
44.
Yeah, no kidding. So, wow, the Bobcats need to make a stop here. 3.5 minutes left to go in this football game. It's been all McGehee Owls tonight here. Senior night 2015 Ag Bowl. They're going to keep the Ag Bowl trophy. Thanks to Arkansas Ag for sponsoring the Ag Bowl. Quarterback's going to keep this time.
No, he handed off number 11 on the counter.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to move the ball inside the 15-yard line. And that's a fresh set of downs with 3 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. They're just chipping away.
They can just about run the clock out without getting the first down.
I'm thinking McGehee smelling blood here.
Yeah.
And they're going to do all they can do to score, I believe. Number 6 checks into the football game for McGehee. Could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Hope we can make a stop or make them fumble the football.
Can't believe that. Hey, they trying to get number 11 a touchdown because they're running that play for him to get it. Fullback, he's gone, touchdown.
Yeah, right into the end zone, touchdown. Wow, what an amazing game for McGehee, and just an embarrassment for the Dumas Bobcats tonight. It's just we've just not played Dumas Bobcat football. Wow, 50-22, awaiting
the 2-point conversion.
That's amazing that the Bobcats have letting themselves get beat that bad. It's just that's a big deal. Man, oh man, I'm just glad we don't have a long ride home to contemplate what we went
coulda,
through
woulda,
tonight.
shoulda.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. What an unexpected football game. I expected a good football game. I did never expect a blowout from either team. So now there's going to be a timeout called. I don't know who called a timeout. For goodness sake, who called the timeout? We need the clock running out now. So we'll get this timeout sorted out. We'll get this 2-point conversion underway and get it over with. The Bobcats are just going to have to go home and lick their wounds and get prepared for a big game next Thursday night. And it is going to be a big game. Our game ball, or our player of the game tonight, is going to go to Marcus Kilgore. I think we all agree on that.
First Natural State Bank player of the game, so, Marcus Kilgore.
Absolutely. And just a young man that didn't have any quit in him. And
I like the fire he plays with.
I did. I'm telling you, you're absolutely right. Boy, we still got to get these other 2.5 minutes burned off this clock. Two minutes, 34 seconds left to go. And they're going to attempt to kick the football. They're filling their oats tonight. They're going to bring their kicker out, see if they can kick a point after conversion. And the kick is terrible. So that did not pan out. So at 2:34, it is 50-22 in favor of the McGehee Owls. And I'm wondering right now, do we have any really hardcore listeners
still listening?
Man, what a blowout tonight in McGehee, Arkansas. We just did not see that coming. So the Cats now, I tell you, I'm going to go out there with 2 minutes and some change. And I'm going to do everything I can do to try to score another touchdown.
Well, the way the conference is looking right now, Fordyce 5-1, McGehee 4-2, Dumas 4-2, Drew Central 3-3, PW, Rising, Barton, and Lake Village all at 2-4.
Wow.
So those bottom four are fighting for the 5th spot. And unless a miracle, if McGehee plays like this next week against Fordyce, it could be a 3-way tie. Then that would mean we would need to beat Drew Central by 13 and hope that McGehee only beat Fordyce by 1.
So if McGehee beats Fordyce, we beat Drew Central.
There's a 3-way tie for the conference. And it would come down to points. Low man on the points is out. Then it's head-to-head. And with us losing to both Fordyce and McGehee, we can only be the 2 seed.
Wow. What he said. What he said. So the Dumas Bobcats, 2:22 left to go in this football game. Now you wonder, though, what does Dumas want to do? Do you want to just try to play it out and get out of here and not try to do anything?
Just try to run that clock and get the game over with.
Just get the game over with? Or do you pull a Coach Rick and you try to score? Quarterback's going to hand off in the backfield. Pretty good run there. Breaks the tackle, gets into the secondary, crosses midfield, crosses the 45 and haul down around the 43-yard line. Rashad Moore on the carry, the best we've seen from Moore tonight, and he's going to get a first down into McGehee territory.
There's
a
lot of fresh uniforms out on the field for the McGehee Owls. A lot of fresh red that hadn't got dirty.
Well, you take advantage of it, try to get some points on the board. We're inside the 2-minute mark. First down and 10 for the Cats. Quarterback's going to hand off once again to Moore. This time he's going to be gobbled up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's going to bring up a second down and 10. We're inside the 140 mark to go in this football game. 50-22 in favor of the McGehee Owls. They're going to come out of here with a huge senior night win on Halloween night, and they have definitely spooked the Bobcats here. Cats come to the line. They're in no big rush either, and just get the time off the clock and get out of here and lick your wounds. Get ready for next week. Got a short week of preparation.
Yep.
Young's going to hand off to Rashad Moore. Gets into the secondary once again. Falls forward over the 35, and he is going to be hauled down there. It's going to be good enough for another first down and 10 for the Cats. Makes the stats look a little better. You're getting a couple of first downs now. Rashad Moore's getting some yards on the ground.
And, this is the first team. I mean, he still had 73 yards against Fordyce last week.
Yep.
This is the first team that's held him below 50 all year.
Absolutely. They just played lights out, man. What can you say? Quarterback's going to hand off to Rashad Moore once again, and he is going to do more of the same. He's going to pick up another first down at the 25-yard line. Finally falls forward to the 24.
Face mask.
So there's going to be a face mask penalty on the play. Stops the clock with 28 seconds left to go in the contest. So the face mask penalty is going to be against the McGehee Owls. So they're going to march the ball southbound. And it's going to be marked somewhere around the 10-yard line. So the Cats will have a first down and goal with basically 2 plays left on the clock.
The clock is running, so they better get on the ball quick if they want to run a play.
They're probably going to watch. They're going to have to snap it once because they're going to get a 5-yard penalty if they don't. So they're going to have to snap the football once. Quarterback takes a snap. He is going to hand off out of the backfield to number 3, Rashad, and he is going to fight his way across the 5.
And that's going to be the ball game.
That's going to be the end of the ball game. Final score here tonight at McGehee. The McGehee Owls beat the Dumas Bobcats by a score of 50
to
22. Wow, what a dominating performance by the McGehee Owls. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. We'll be back with the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services post-game show. Y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
Delta Memorial Hospital is for more than just inpatient care.